everyone.
here! Surprise!
Welcome.
God, should we just relax and I have no bra and still a lot of boob? That's not gonna be
Not
for
for
long.
long.
That's what we're here to celebrate. Oh, goody. Wait, who's calling you?
I'm getting a call.
Cap's getting a call.
Hold on, I'm just gonna leave the room for a sec. Sorry, gotta take.
Oh my God! Don't break my stuff. This is not a good start.
Hello.
Hello. It is me. I was gonna say it is us, but Cav left suddenly because of a phone call. Okay. Hi. Seeing a lot of familiar people because I have the chat there. So if you see me looking there, that's because I'm reading chat. So, hey, hello. Thank you for coming. It has been a while since I have been on the YouTube. And I'm back with a live stream because big news, I'm getting top surgery. A lot of you / people who might be here today have supported said top surgery. And I am here to announce that the 22nd of April, the boobage will be gone. So it's going. Let's get chop of the titties.
Hey.
Teat is the latest party.
I was gonna make some.
Yeeting the teat.
You'd be surprised
Woo.
how many of these Amelia has, like yeeting the teat.
Yeet the
boobage-
teat.
boobage
Teat is
removage.
deleted. Boobage removage.
Yeah.
Which is only 3 to be honest. It's not
three,
that much.
3 for now. We've still got some time.
Everyone's like, congrats. I mean, 2 people are like, congrats, which, thank you. I am very happy. So the thing is like, should we like talk a little bit about like the process?
Yes, but before we do, because this might get into some graphic detail that I'm not prepared for yet.
Hey.
So, as a fellow dysphoric
I'm
person,
removing some. What is asking why are you removing the boobage? I am removing the boobage because I am a non-binary person with chest dysphoria. The boobage is making me extremely unhappy, and I have fixed. I have worked through pretty much all my other issues. My life is pretty stable now. I live by myself. I have a cat. I have a full-time job. Everything's great. I feel great. The only thing that's holding me back and that I'm not feeling great about
or weighing you down.
It's weighing me down is these titties, which I don't want and which I will not have anymore in 2.5 months.
Yay!
I am very happy about that. That's cool. That's great.
why we're drinking.
Yeah.
So yes, like I say, this is.
Why is someone calling me right now?
Oh Jesus! Well, this is going well. I have a Belgian Kriek, which is like a sour cherry beer, and
Nee, we zijn aan het streamen. Okay.
let's just eavesdrop.
My dad says hi to everyone.
Oh, hello.
Ja, oké. Dus wij gaan vatten, hè?
I'm gonna open this. I mean, I tell a lie. I
Okay.
opened it before the stream started, and by accident, and I was like, "Oh shit! I should have saved that for the stream. I'll just pop it back on."
And then
no
you
one
hurt
will notice,
yourself.
and then I hurt myself. So anyway,
Oh, God.
cheers. Anyway.
Yeah, so...
Congratulations to Amelia.
Ah!
What do you say in Flemish for?
School.
Really, like in Icelandic?
Yeah, but with a sch.
Oh,
School. Like a cat hissing, like... School. You're not a pirate.
I don't know what that was. I only know Icelandic, which is skaur, which is similar.
Was what, like, do I pronounce that right? Is it was what? Is it weswet? Is it waswats?
It's a good question.
Would-
I'll
would-
throw
would-
that one to the audience.
It's a first-time viewer and who gets it now, why the boobage is being removed. And I butchered that. And says, congrats, which, thank you. We get school, or school, which is the Dutch word for school.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's
I mean, Dutch
also-
is not that hard.
Yeah, and I think Danish is like skuld or something. Just all the Scandinavian countries is like some variant of
No, you know,
Ford,
the thing is,
Scout.
in the Netherlands, where they also speak Dutch, they don't say school. That's a very Flemish word. So in the Netherlands, they say proost.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Well,
Santé is also like it's like French, but we use it in Flemish.
Google Analytics says
As well.
santé.
Yeah, which we say in Flemish, like in a dialect, you'd also say Santi.
Mm.
Or, yeah.
I see. I had it. Oh, you had it correct the first time. It says shit. I forget what it was that you said the first time. Was what? Was what?
I was like, wait, school? No. Sorry.
So we're doing this little chatty stream to celebrate Amelia's pending removal.
Titty chopping!
Pending pendulum.
Titty chopping! Someone, I don't remember who, I think it was like the health insurance guy. So, okay, let's break this process down. Like, let's talk about it. So,
yes.
I came out as non-binary like almost a decade ago for the first time. That's like when I first told one of my friends, and they were like very supportive, but like I was kind of still figuring out like, what does that mean? What freedom does that give me suddenly? Because like I'd been in the closet for so long. And like over the years I became like more and more comfortable being like out and about as like, hello, I am not like a woman binary person that you like to consider me as. Maybe, you know, put your assumptions back in the closet. Like, things don't mean to me what you want them to mean to me, or what you think they mean in general. So it took some adjusting to do that, and to be able to say that to people, and to sort of like call them out on their assumptions sometimes. But I think it was like 2 years ago, because I pondered the idea of like, okay, I have not been happy with my boobage.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you just now. I was laughing at the
Calf's lip doesn't look terrible. There's a reason for that, and we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later. So I you know, I've been struggling with like the boobage for a long time, and I really wasn't happy with it. And initially I always thought it was because of like sexual violence and patriarchy and blah, blah, blah. And then I worked through a lot of those issues, and it was still shit, you know? Because like, listen, I've been getting like these weird curious cat questions of people who are concerned trolling about, you're just trans because you have mental issues and because you have childhood trauma. Maybe
I thought it was the other way around. You're meant to
the thing is,
mental issues if you're trans.
Yeah, listen. So the irony is that I have spent years and years and years in like therapy, working through other issues and fixing my other shit first before I address being trans. And then my psychologist had to make like a whole like report for my surgeon and for health insurance and blah, 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 and had to do like tests and shit like that, which very clearly showed that why.
Sorry, I'm not laughing. When I'm laughing, like I'm listening and I'm also laughing at the
Okay, so, and all of that like very clearly showed, like in her report, it very clearly showed that a significant part of the issues that I had and had been, you know, addressing beforehand were actually caused, or at least massively exacerbated, by my gender dysphoria, and not having addressed that, and not having fixed that, and not being accepted as like the gender that I am. Or I'm not, exactly. So the irony is that so many transphobic trolls are trying to tell me like, oh, you're just mentally ill and that's why you have this delusion of being transgender, fix your issues first and then you won't be trans anymore, while not addressing being trans and not having that accepted has caused many of my other issues. So it's really the other way around, and I have done what they expected me to do, which is address all the other shit first. This is the leftover, like this is what's left. This is the only thing left that's like holding me back. Good job, Kat.
I'm drinking.
So, you know, what was I saying? Oh, right. So I've been pondering what to do with the tits for a while. And initially I was like, I shouldn't, because people think that I didn't used to want to get surgery, which is never really what I said. What I said was that I should not have to get surgery in order for other people to accept my identity. That's not what that hinges on. But, you know, the decision wasn't yet made of like, will I get surgery? Will I not get surgery? Like, I don't want these boobs, but what are the risks of surgery? Like, to my own body, socially, I'm going to have to confront the fact that there are going to be people who are like weirded out by the fact that I don't have tits. Am I ready for that? Like, can I deal with that? Can I handle that? And then 2 years ago, I decided that I was, and that I really needed it, and that I really wanted it. And I broke down, and I was like, no, I really need this fucking surgery because I can't live like this anymore. And And I think like right off the bat, like my parents were very supportive, even though they don't really understand the whole transgender thing, and then especially not the non-binary thing, but they were very supportive. Like they were right out of the gate, like if this is a thing that you need, like regardless of whether we understand it or not, like then we will support you. Like if that's what you need to be happy, then fine. Which was really great. And then I think it was like summer of last year when I really started making plans.
It was a long process though, wasn't it?
It was a long process. Getting funds together, like making sure that I was going to have the money, like figuring out what is the cost, is health insurance gonna pay anything of this back, like where I'm gonna get like the funds, can I pay for this, can I afford this, going to my psychologist and be like, okay, I need this surgery, and my psychologist was the one who was gonna need to write everything up for health insurance, so they would like pay for a large chunk of it. But I had no idea because I've never had, like, my ear is really red. I don't know why that is. Anyway, so I've never had like a surgery or a big thing before that health insurance had to pay for. So I didn't really know what the process was. Did I have to like contact health insurance first? Give them documents first? Did they have to approve of it first before I could like see a surgeon, or how does that work? Like, so I made an appointment with my health insurance provider. I went there. There was a very nice man in his 40s, 50s, late 40s, early 50s, I don't know, who really didn't know
This was a fun story.
what he was dealing with. It is a fun story. And the thing is, like, he meant so well and he really tried to help. He had no idea. I was so out of his depth. So, like, I don't think he'd ever even dealt with a trans person before, let alone a non-binary one. So he was so confused. So I came in, and the thing was, I'd made an appointment online, but there wasn't really an option to indicate the thing that I was going for. So I indicated something completely different. And he was like, well, I don't really understand why you're here. And I was like, let me explain it to you. God!
I haven't been, I've just had a few sips, but it has gone straight to the esophagus. Sorry, carry on.
Wow, great. So I make this appointment. I'm there, and this guy is like, I don't know why you're here. And I was like, it's okay. It's fine. I'll explain it. And I start talking. So I'm like, okay, so I am a non-binary transgender person. And I see his face go like, wait. So he didn't know what I was on about. And I had to literally like explain to him like, okay, so I was assigned female at birth, but I don't feel like a woman, but I'm also not a man. I'm like something in the middle or beyond or above or outside of or whatever. And I have dysphoria, but not to the extent that I want to like be a man. I just don't want the titties. And my question was like, what is the procedure here? Because I'd already found the information that it is covered by health insurance. So if you have gender dysphoria, even for non-binary people, health insurance covers it. What I wanted to know was, what is the procedure? What documents do you need? Where do I need to bring them? What's the application process? Do I need to apply for something? Is that something that my surgeon needs to do? Like, how do I do this? He could not answer me. Like, he didn't know. So what he did was he started calling his colleagues, who had like more experience, I guess, with like trans people and stuff.
Did he like on the phone say?
Yeah. So this is the thing. Sorry. So he starts calling his colleagues, and the first colleague he calls me. Yes, I have a woman with me. Blah blah. And I was like, okay, fine. Like, this is a 50-ish dude who has no idea and who's like out of his depth, and it makes him uncomfortable. And he's clearly trying to help, but he just doesn't know. And in my mind, I was like, how difficult is it to say I have a client here or there's a person here? But at the same time, I understood like the knee-jerk thing that people have. They see like a female face and they see tits and like it's, oh, there's a woman here. So
that's what breasts are.
That's what breasts are. So the thing was like his first colleague didn't really know, but then that colleague told him like, oh, but this other colleague might know. So he had to make another phone call. And this is the point where he starts explaining to this colleague what the situation is. So he says, well, I have this transgender woman here with me who wants an operation for her breasts. So his colleague on the other end of the line assumed that I was a trans woman who wanted to get boobs. So this guy in front of me says, no, she's a woman now. In hindsight, it's at the moment it was also funny. Like, it's transphobic, but it is just like, I live in a small town, and Belgium is a small country, and there are not many trans people, and people have no experience with this. And this is like the generation of my dad. And he was trying so hard to explain to his colleague, like, this concept that he didn't know and didn't understand. So I appreciated that he wanted to help, but it was so ignorant and misguided, and it made it very hilarious, like, afterwards. It's tiring in a way, because you constantly have to, like, explain yourself to people and explain what the gender thing is, and it's, like, so foreign to them and whatever, and then you're trying to get surgery and it's so important to you, and then you sit here and you run into wall after wall after wall after wall of people who don't know what they're talking about and don't know how to help you, and who don't know how to explain the situation to anybody.
They've been assigned to their job to help you.
And I was talking to some of my friends about this, and there was certain people who were like, oh, that's so bigoted. And I'm like, how is this person supposed to know, though? Like, you're from a small town, you are a 50-something dude, you've never met a trans person in your life, or not that you know of, and you're not trained to deal with this. It's like society's responsibility. It's like, it's his employer's responsibility. Like, it's not his responsibility to, like, seek out all of the things that he's ignorant about. He does this job. It's like that organization's responsibility to provide their employees with, like, adequate education on how to deal with certain people that they might encounter in their job. So I feel like there should be more focus, like, from society, like, from these organizations on, hey, you might get trans people in here. Some of them might be non-binary. Here's what that means. Here's how you deal with it. So it's not his fault, And I can't hold it against him, like, not in the slightest. But it's a good story to make it clear to people, like, how foreign I am to the world and what that experience is like. Like, imagine, like, cishet people can't imagine trying to get healthcare and certain services provided to them, and to then have to go through the process of endlessly explaining a pretty simple thing, basically. Just because society doesn't count on them existing.
Yeah, like, it would be a very simple thing to understand if there was some kind of an understanding of that as a thing. So what is like, I get how it feel, like, I'm 32 and I don't know anyone in my direct environment who's trans, let alone non-binary, like, like, not that you know of anyway. So that is, like, a thing. Loads of people, like, have never consciously met a trans person in their lives, let alone a non-binary person. And I think what's interesting about that is that when it comes to people who are non-binary, like, I guess a lot of non-binary people, because it's not about performing to a particular binary, they don't necessarily feel the need to be out in that way to people. So you might actually know non-binary people but not be aware of it, because there's, like, what is a non-binary person? What do they look like? We never
my friend next door the other day really asked me, like, do you know a lot of people like that? And I'm like, yeah, actually. And she was like, because I don't know anyone. And I'm like, I'm actually right here, and not that you know of. So,
and, like, another case in point in terms of, like, the depth of these experiences and how difficult it is for services to be able to really understand it, is that, like, I mean, I am also non-binary and I'm also agender, but getting top surgery for a variety of other reasons is never something that I've ever thought about. For one thing, I've never really had issues because I tend to have, like, a smaller frame just in general, so it's like,
it makes it easier.
It makes it a lot easier, because I mean, I still get dysphoria about my chest on occasion, and back when I was on, like, a contraceptive pill, and that made my womanly shape sort of basically it sent me into a deep depression. It took me a long time to realize
why it was that I was so dysphoric. And that was around the time that I realized even that I was agender, because I'd always had a very androgynous figure, very like slim and non-booby, non-hippie, and I was fine with that. But then when I was on this contraceptive pill to treat a medical condition that I had, it was changing my shape into something that was more adhering to a sort of binary aesthetic, and that changed the way that people around me reacted to me. Like, there were constantly people who were looking at my body, and it was it wasn't, I mean, like, surely a degree of that has to do with like society and the fact that it's very sexist, and we live in this patriarchy where people feel entitled to look at your body if you are a shapely woman shape. But
basically anytime they expect you to have a vagina.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether you have one or not, like anytime they perceive you as someone who might have a vagina,
that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like both me and Amelia's experiences as agender people even is quite different. Like, Amelia, as you've noticed, is quite happy to sort of identify as being under the trans umbrella, whereas it's something that I like, not because I have anything against or don't want to be part of it, but I don't feel a connection to it because I feel like personally I do not have a relationship with gender at all. I just don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable, and that's valid, and Amelia's sort of experiences are valid too, but we are still technically both non-binary, technically both agender. We have the same pronouns, but we have completely different experiences. And like, if I were to go after services for gender and things like that, I would probably have similar experiences and difficulty getting into it. And it's because, I mean, how do you prepare for, for someone who is non-binary in this particular way, where this affects you, but this doesn't?
I have to say though, like, short of the health insurance guy, everybody else has been so on board. So I specifically sought out a psychologist who had experience with trans people. So in Belgium, we have this website for transgender info. And it has like a whole bunch of information, but also has like a list of care providers, so psychologists, endocrinologists, surgeons who have experience with like trans care. So I found a psychologist very, very close to my home, like a 5-minute drive away, who was on that list, who had experience with trans people. And I was like, okay, I need to go here because I have decided I want this surgery. Like, I wasn't insecure about anything. I didn't really have anything like trans related to figure out or whatever. I was pretty confident about who I am and what that means and how I feel about it and whatever. So there was fairly little figuring out and talking about that and whatever that needed to happen. But, the step to, I want to have surgery and I want to physically, medically transition to an extent is like, it's a big, for me, it wasn't even a, do I really want this? And I have to like be sure. No, I was so sure. But it just kind of like navigating who you need to talk to, the reaction people are going to have, to the fact that you want to do this, the reaction people are going to have to when it's done, and your body's different, and the way that you navigate the world, and all that sort of stuff. So you need to make sure that you know what the consequences are, that you're ready for what's going to happen, that you know what the potential scenarios are, and that you're okay with all of that, and that you're going to be able to handle it, and that you're prepared, basically. And also, like, she needed to write my report for health insurance, so I needed someone who was professionally trained to actually assess, like, yes, this person does have gender dysphoria. So this was like a really good experience, like right off the bat. She was like, okay, cool, chill, let's, whatever you want to talk about, like, let's explore this, that's fine. Like, and she was a great help. And like, she is definitely not the kind of person who would be like, oh, I will like confirm that you're trans just because you walk in here once and say I'm trans. Like, like, she will respect your identity, and if you say like I'm trans, but she will like thoroughly explore, like, okay, is this really, are you trans, or is there like something that we first need to sort of clear up?
Yeah, what do we
that
need
might
to do to
influence?
improve
Because
your life?
I am definitely, I'm really not the person who thinks that people can't struggle with gender because of other things. I do not think that that's the norm. And I do not think that that's a good reason to like question any and all trans people's gender identity and not respect them. Like, fuck no. I do think that it's healthy to at least have a little think about, okay, what else is there? Is that in a way? Is it not like and holistically like assess a whole bunch of things? Like, you don't have to ignore like the trans thing. I hope people know what I'm saying and what I'm trying to say, and that it's definitely not.
Amelia, what I think you're doing here is I think that you're gatekeeping trans healthcare, and you're saying that trans people should all have to go through
and that they're trans because they have mental issues.
Yeah, I think, okay, Amelia's cancelled. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
I'm
so cancelled. Anyway,
I can't apologize.
Someone clip this and make me look bad.
Oh, someone, Paul asked, Cav, how did you figure
out? Javi. Sorry.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Get that. Cav says, no, Paul V says, Cav, how did you figure out your agender? I've been questioning for years, but still haven't been able to commit to it. Well, it's a long story, and I'm actually, for Pride Month this year, I'm planning, last year I did a video about how I realized I was demi and probably bi. And this year, for Pride Month, I'm going to go one step further and make a video which is about how I realized I was agender. So rather than, give all my juicy secrets away in this.
Because then nobody's going to watch the video, are they now, Cav?
Exactly, and I need the views.
Yeah.
Look forward to that. Pride Month is June, July?
June?
Well, it's in a few months, so I got some time. But yeah, look forward to that. I'll be... Probably I'm gonna animate it in the same way that I animated the last one, so it's gonna take me a fucking long time to do, but
my ear is really burning. So like I'm very much looking forward to your video actually.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a fun story that involves the contraceptive pill.
Half of which you told like 10 minutes ago.
That was the beginning of it, but like it was sort of around that time that I realized, like, I didn't really realize that agender was a thing you could be. Like, there was a lot of talk in those days about transness, and at the time I would say I was actually probably a bit like transphobic myself, like skeptical in the sense.
Cav is cancelled. Clip that. It's problematic. You are now cancelled off of Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, life, the universe,
dead to the world,
and everything else.
But it was sort of, to a degree, my own sort of, like, what I went through when I experienced gender dysphoria made me realize just how horrible it was, and how no one should have to deal with that feeling without getting some kind of support for it, because it was really a very, very hard time in my life. And I was living in Japan as well, so it was like, well, no one here is gonna help me. I know that it looks like they're really trans accepting in all their Japanese animes, but
Cav is already cancelled off of Twitch anyway.
Yeah, apparently. God damn. So my YouTube channel is just Cav P on YouTube. Like everything for me is Cav P except for Twitter, which is real Cav P, and the reason for that is because I got banned from Twitter for these kind of jokes. Happens. But now it's okay because Untitled Goose Game came out, so I can dog whistle.
Yeah. So now when you say honk, it's literally just about geese.
I mean, it always was.
They just happen to be white.
Yeah.
These geese.
Exactly. I mean. No. The funny kind of ironic thing in a way is that like my dad's nickname is the H word. No one can ban me for that. My dad's nickname is the H word because he's
being
white.
Racist against your own white father?
No, it's his white brother who calls him that because he married.
Whites are being racist against whites now. This is a real problem.
What about white on white crime? It's rampant everywhere. But yeah, it's because my dad married a non-white woman, and so his brother's like, oh, hey, how's it going, H word? And yeah, so to me, it's always been a term of endearment. Like,
it's like you're not calling out racists, you're giving them a compliment.
Anyway, also, you can't cancel me because some of my best friends are white, so... Anyway, sorry, we were talking...
Yeah, so I was talking about, like, so my psychologist was
great.
Yeah, okay, sure, fine. So, meanwhile, I'm going to keep talking about my experience getting top surgery. Like, listen, this, no. Anyway, so my psychologist was great, but also my family doctor was really awesome. So she's been my doctor for pretty much as long as I can remember. So she's known me for almost 3 decades. And that was literally just a point where I was like, so I'm seeing a psychologist now who has experience in trans issues, and hello, I'm non-binary. And she was like, okay, explain that to me. So I did, and she was like, oh, right, okay, fine, that makes sense. And then at one point I walked into her office and I was like, so I'm getting top surgery. And I'm talking to my psychologist about it, and she's gonna write me like a report on a referral and blah blah to a surgeon. And my doctor has known me for a very long time, and we've like talked about this like several times. Like I've expressed to her like, yes, I want this. It's gonna happen at some point. For 2 years now. So by the time that I walked into her office and was like, hey, so I have an appointment with a surgeon, I now have the report from my psychologist, and you just need to write me a little report about my allergies and the medication that I am or am not taking right now, which is basically just birth control right now. So
that's what made me realize I was non-binary.
and my doctor was like, okay, fine, like this isn't out of the blue, I support your decision, I've known you for a very long time, I know that you're sure about this, like this is cool, great. And I had made an appointment with a surgeon that I found also on the website for transgender info, whose office is like over an hour drive away from me, because there aren't many surgeons who do top surgery like trans related in Belgium. There's not many people who have experience with that, especially not mastectomies. So there's more surgeons who have experience with like breast enhancement and like implants and that sort of stuff, but not removal, not for trans related care anyway. So I had to go pretty far. And luckily she works in 2 hospitals, but she also has a private clinic where she does like consultations and like minor aesthetic procedures. So and there she works Monday evenings, so I was able to get an appointment like after work, so I didn't have to like take a day off for that, and I didn't have to tell my boss like, oh, okay, so I'm going on a medical appointment and I can't tell you why. So I went to see her on the 10th of February actually, which is literally like last week. No, on Monday. Yeah, it was literally last Monday. Booze. It's nice. And she was so great. So I made an appointment with her like over the internet. Literally just wrote like, hi, I am a non-binary trans person and I would like to have a mastectomy.
Vasectomy?
Mastectomy.
Oh. Sorry, like
you are perpetuating the myth that I actually have a penis, which is what many transphobes on the internet have alleged.
I really they like your doctor assumed that your insurance person assumed that you were a trans woman.
But the thing is, like, my insurance person didn't assume I was a trans woman. The insurance person on the other end of the line assumed I was a trans woman because the person on my end of the line didn't know how to explain that I was a woman who is trans and not a woman, so anyway, so I had in making my appointment written that I am a non-binary trans person. So I'm sitting in her waiting room. I was an hour early because like there's a load of traffic to that side of the country around the time that I had to be there. So like it kind of depends whether there are accidents on the road or like how long traffic jams are or whatever. So we left pretty early. So I was an hour early. The assistant in her office was very super nice. He like was like, oh, can I have your phone number? No, he was just like, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not gonna speculate on this. Let's not. But he was very friendly and nice and like very social and cool and great and young and hip and loved it. Liked it. Great. So that was nice. He gave my dad coffee, like,
Well,
yeah.
Well, Well,
Anyway,
so he got your phone number.
He got my phone number. He bought my dad a coffee.
Your whole family.
Jeez. So
Randy little Bob.
I was around for like other appointments to happen before mine. So my surgeon would like always call in people saying like Miss or Ma'am and then a last name. And then it was my turn, and she literally just says my first and last name without any like Miss, Ma'am, whatever. Ooh. And I was like, yeah,
nice.
That's a good start. And she was really nice about it. Like, so she was like, okay, tell me, you know, why you're here, which is a standard doctor thing to just go like, okay, tell me what's up. And not ask questions because it elicits more like honest and broader and like more information from patients. So I'm like, I have a referral from my psychologist. And she like instantly starts reading it. And her reaction is, yeah, okay, yeah, that's everything I need. So basically you have like a person who's trans who wants to be like this is the one end of the spectrum and that's the other end of the spectrum. So you have people who are assigned this and want to be that, and you're just like, it's a spectrum basically. And I was like, yes. So she was real nice about it, and she was like, so can I take a look? And I was like, sure, because you're gonna be my surgeon, so you probably have to see what you're working with. So I was sitting there and I was taking off my shirt and I was like really self-conscious, and she was like, is it hard like to show it? And I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I can imagine, like it'll be over soon, like sorry. I was like, oh my god. She was so considerate. But apparently I have a very narrow boob base, which makes it really easy to cut them off.
Oh really? It's just like scissors?
I mean, no, like no, it's not scissors, Cap.
No, I made myself feel bad. I don't like that. Sorry.
So anyway, her literal words were like, oh, they're gonna fall out of there really easily. And I was like, okay. Good.
That's hurtful. Oh,
so like I decided on no nipples, because one, who needs them?
What are male nipples?
What are male nipples? Even like, what's the point of them? So who needs them? Plus, it's an extra risk and an extra hassle. Like, it's a skin graft basically. It's a lot of extra wound care and healing and blah blah. And it was like, I'm not really that set on nipples anyway. Let's just not have nipples. That's fine. Oh, that's interesting. And she was like, good, that makes it easier. Anyway, so then I was kind of worried about like, okay, so I still didn't know how to arrange it with insurance, because this insurance guy was like, okay, well, I called my colleague, he's going to figure it out for you, then call you back. And the guy did call me back, but he was like, so basically you need like a referral and then probably bring it to our office. I don't maybe know. Kinda, and it'll probably be okay. And I was like, what? So yeah, so I start asking my surgeon like, okay, so do I need to do anything with insurance? And she's like, no, you do not need to arrange anything. So it's going to cost 2,000 euros, which is like 10% of like the actual fee, and everything else is paid by health insurance. And she's like, you do not need to arrange anything. I have your report. We just bill you the 2,000 euros. We arrange everything else with insurance. Normally they never make a fuss. Nice. If they do make a fuss, I have all of your information. I will deal with it. Like, we'll arrange it. Like, we'll make your case for you. We have everything we need. You don't need to worry about a thing. And I was like, wait, that is really good, because I am not good at dealing with like this administrative bullshit and like calling people and getting shit done. So I was really happy about that. And then she's like, well, you know, according to Belgian law, you have to have had 2 appointments before you get the surgery, because they're afraid that you'll change your mind. It's kind of like the abortion bullshit, where it's like you have to see a psychologist twice before you can, you know. So I have to go back on the 2nd of March, also on a Monday evening, which is fine actually, because then I'll get like all my paperwork and the bill, because you have to like pay half of it up front and then the rest is billed like 3 months after. So then I'll get like, you know, all the paperwork when I need to be at the hospital. She already booked it, so it's like 22nd of April, she booked it in her calendar, and then 2nd of March I go in, I get all my paperwork, I pay the upfront part, and then it's gonna go in the OR agenda. So
The ORA gender.
The ORA gender. So yeah, and then the 22nd of April, I'll get surgery, and I texted one of my best friends, and I was like, "Yay, 22nd of April, surgery, blah blah blah," and literally instantly she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take off work and drive you there." So my best friend is driving me to my surgery, and then she's like, "Oh, I'll take a book or a laptop, and I'll wait until you're awake." I have really, really great friends.
Yeah.
So there's going to be someone there when I wake up, and my dad is going to pick me up the day after, so I have to stay at the hospital for one night. And then my parents have offered, because I live by myself now, but obviously, like, after surgery, like, I have no idea how much pain I'm going to be in, like what I'm going to be able to do or not. So my parents have offered that I can stay with them for a little while after if I need to, but then also because my best friend lives like next door, and she was also like, you know, I can see if I can get like a few more days or like a week off work, and so initially you don't have to go back to your parents, you can just stay here and I can help, you know. So I have really great friends, actually.
Yeah,
it's really great.
It really helps to have such a good support network.
So I had the appointment with my surgeon on Monday, and then I went into work on Tuesday, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to tell them, because I'll be off, like, I can't work for like 3 or 4 weeks after, so they need like someone to cover for me. And if I wait another month, it's going to be like, oh, you already knew for a month, and that gives us one less month to prepare. Like, why did you wait, you know? So I figured they were going to take it less well if I waited. And basically, they don't really have to know why I'm getting surgery, but then I did end up telling them. And like, I didn't directly tell my boss why, but he knows, and he's like, okay, like, we'll arrange something, it's fine. Also, because I told him, like, I literally only found out the date like last night, so it's not that I waited, and then he was like, oh, okay. But I also told his sister, who also works with us, and I told her that it was a trans thing, and she was like, wow, oh, okay, good, well, that's really cool that you're just saying that, like, you're just telling me, like, wow. So she took it really well, and my colleagues already knew. They'd known for a while, and they were really cool with it. Like, I work in a very LGBT friendly office. Like, I think 3 of my 5 other colleagues are lesbians. So
that helps.
You know, that helps. So that's great.
And you initially got your surgery funded with the help of
with the help of
some good friends.
Of some good friends, and like much support and whatever. So
well done. It helps.
Yes.
Like you say, you have a very good support network.
I have a very good support network. Let's keep it at that. So I'm very grateful for everybody's support. That really made me feel like, wow, okay, I can do this, like, and it's gonna be fine. And okay, sure, there's always gonna be trolls and bigots and hateful people who think that what I do with my tits somehow affects their existence, even though they don't know me from Adam.
Yeah.
Which is very, very strange.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Listen, do we want to like scroll through my Curious Cat?
I
won't do the worst ones. Just like the funny, obsessive ones.
Oh dear.
Well,
my Curious Cat is probably the only Curious Cat in the history of Curious Cat who's just full of nice things.
The latest weird shit was like someone who asked me if FDMs joined the patriarchy, and I was like, do you think the patriarchy is like a club you can be a part of, like, instead of like a system that just is and we all exist in? Like, how does that work in your mind? I don't know. You know,
they were just curious.
Oh, okay. There were. Oh, did anyone see on Twitter when I was sorting out clothes, right? Stuff that I wanted to keep or want to give away, and I made this pile of clothes that I was like, okay, I don't want to wear this right now, but this would look good when I don't have tits anymore, so I'm keeping it for then. And I posted this picture of like me in a lace shirt that was like very see-through, and as an example of like, I think this would look good with like a flat chest. And immediately like 2 or 3 people just stormed my Curious Cat to be like,
why would you want to wear revealing clothing if you have a flat chest? Like, there's nothing to reveal anymore. Or why would you want to wear female clothes when you have a male chest? And it's like, who hurt you? How does this affect you? Like, how does my fashion sense and what I find aesthetically pleasing and what I want to do with my clothes, like, how does that infringe on your life in any sort of way? Like, I mean, why are you so obsessed with my opinion on fabric?
It's not just that, but like they have no imagination because like these are the kinds of boys who grow up to become like movie reviewers, and they write a review complaining about how Batman was given rubber nipples in Batman and Robin, you know, like
and about how Midsummer is a revenge fantasy.
God, like I'm about to publish a video about a part of my Jim Carrey-thon where I review like old Jim Carrey films about Batman Forever, which was the one that Jim Carrey was in as the Riddler, and like the reviews by men about the bat suits, and because Joel Schumacher is a gay man, and it is kind of something that you can tell through looking at his choice of direction of male bodies. And a lot of critics had a lot to say about his, you know, like no one says anything about Catwoman and her whip, but it's like the moment you see a male buttock, it's like, sorry, I don't know why I'm doing this, but like male buttocks. The moment you see a male buttock, all of a sudden it is scandalous or pointless, and it's like, why would you even do that? But like, the fact is,
the thing is, like, they find it pointless because they think men don't want to see it.
Yeah.
And it's like, even if you're that much of a misogynist, gay dudes exist.
Yeah.
You know?
Joel Schumacher exists. Give him the break. So yes, that's all happening, which is very exciting. If you were still wondering about what happened to my lip and why it was brought up, so I had like some local anesthetic put into my mouth for like a mild medical procedure, but like in order to do it, they had to stick needles into my lip. Like it was so painful. It was like, I wish you'd just done the thing without giving me local anesthesia, because that was Jesus Christ, that was painful. I wouldn't recommend that to anyone. But anyway, the next day, like it was a little bit puffy the first day. I was like, oh well, it's kind of numb, and I'm trying to drink a coffee, and it's like, I can't control my lip.
I don't know how you got through that.
Yeah, but me neither, somehow. But then I went to sleep that night, and the next morning I was kind of like, my lip feels really big, and I checked the mirror, and like I looked like I'd had lip implants, like on my top lip, and it was just inflated, but it was also a kind of parrot mouth, like it was kind of like I can't even do it, but it was unpleasant, and I was worried that I wasn't worried per se, I thought it would be funny in this stream today to still have that. Unfortunately, what happened is that my lip deflated, but then was replaced with horrible bruising.
Yeah.
Like bloody bruising, like my lip.
Yeah, it's like black spots. Like black spots of like under your skin blood.
I think it's like from where the needle went in or something. It looks like I've been punched repeatedly in the mouth now. And the reason why it doesn't look so bad, I mean, you can't tell probably, but like it looks like I've been drinking red wine at the moment because I've got like blue splotches around my lip. But Amelia, being the makeup genius that they are, was able to, even though they don't have like...
I don't have like their skin tone foundation.
Ethnic brown, let's call it.
Oriental
brown. They didn't think they had any of that, but luckily they found a shade of something that was called donut.
Something! Contouring powder.
Contouring powder, which was called donut. Yes. So apparently my shade of skin
donut on their face.
And my skin is donut.
Yeah, I first like put like the darkest foundation that I have, which was like too light, but on there for like a bit of a base, and then I just like dabbed contour powder, which is literally pretty much just your skin tone.
Yeah.
So the contour powder was like magic. I was like, hold out your hand. Okay, well, you can't see that. That's good. So I was just like dabbing with like a fluffy brush, like la la la, and I put some setting spray on it, and you almost can't see it.
And look, it's almost like I have a face again.
I am a guru now. Please,
yeah.
I think listen.
I own some Jeffree Star makeup and I think it's good, but I think I deserve my own makeup line more than he does. Mm-hmm. Right? Because I've never joked about throwing acid in a black woman's face.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know,
I just...
Give me your money.
I take the high road and I just don't wear makeup until it's forced upon me or until I get like a bloodied lip, which isn't really the high road. It just means I don't have to spend money because I'm a cheap bastard.
You can always like use my makeup.
That's true. And also Amelia's here and Amelia has a collection.
I have a buttload of makeup, like a fuck ton, like a metric fucking... It's unbelievable.
It's funny, like my sibling is also non-binary, and they are gender fluid. I'm agender, they're gender fluid. They came out after me, even though they're 2 years older, and they wear a fuck ton of makeup. And it like, oh, so that was...
It's very loud in a microphone, I think. Dear. Let us know if it's loud in a microphone.
I apologize for your ears. But it's, again, going on to like the whole, the breadth, the sheer breadth of like the trans and
if you can do it, so can I.
The trans and non-binary experience is like everything's there, and yeah, like you couldn't even think that me and my sibling shared an umbrella term because we're just so different in the way that we approach everything. And you know, I always find it really fascinating ever since sort of like coming into myself and being like, oh, hey, this is a thing that I'm allowed to do and I'm allowed to be. It's just been really interesting just seeing how rare it is to find people who have very similar things with me. There's always a lot of variation. I mean, I guess you find that with all kinds of people, like all demographics, but we kind of just assume that with these...
Which is exactly why. Like, I think it's very bullshit to police people speaking about their own experience, because I sometimes speak about like my experience, and I've known binary trans people to speak about their experience in ways that other trans people with different experiences then find like true scummy or bigoted or blah blah blah. And I'm like, as long as you're speaking about how you experience things and what it's like for you, and do not extrapolate that and say thusly this is the general truth and we should like implement this in this policy and this is how it should be, that's fine. Like, you can have your experience and it can maybe not agree with other people's experiences, and maybe like if you would generalize it and make rules about it, it would be hurtful to a lot of people. But if that's not what you're doing, and if you recognize that it's like just your experience and that, okay, it clashes with other people's experiences, but also let everyone do them and let everyone live, I don't really see the problem with that. And I've noticed like a lot of people being sort of inclined to like police the way other trans people speak about their own gender and their own expressions and their own hardships and struggles, because it's somehow bigoted towards God knows who else. But like, take a fucking break. Like, holy shit.
I think that a lot of my personal experiences with gender and the fact that I have such aversions to the concept of gender, a lot of that rings very true with people like TERFs who would talk about, you know, gender is... what was it, that whole movement about how gender needs to be abolished?
Gender abolition,
Yeah, which, I mean, there are certain aspects of that which for me would be great, but I think the difference is being able to understand that not everyone experiences gender in that way, and that, you know, what would personally make you feel comfortable about gender is in some ways often incompatible with other people's views. And part of me sort of realizing that, I don't know, part of me sort of giving up on, I guess, those old toxic beliefs that I had was just realizing, oh geez, well, would you look at that? I'm not the only person in the universe, and and like people experience the world in different ways to me, and that's fine. Like, it's not really interacting in a harmful way with me in that particular sense of things. So if people feel more comfortable with gender as a concept, it's not compatible with my comfort, but oh geez, I can hear myself.
Whoops. Sorry.
Yeah, if someone had told if someone had told me the term gender critical 5 years ago, I would have all been like, great, I'm that too. Yeah, I think that's
right.
The thing. Like, there are certain elements within
go on.
The concept of being critical about certain ideas of gender that have been established by, you know, the hegemony of just, well, gender is when you have body parts, or gender is when you stay at home and do all the cooking because you were born a certain way. Like, I think there are a lot of people who are increasingly skeptical about that as being something that's essentialist.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily have to mean that people can experience gender in different ways to you.
And it's because, like, gender critical has been, like, adopted by all these TERFs and, like, transphobes and whatever. I think American Johnson was tweeting about the term gender anarchy that he really liked, in terms of, like, can we just, like, yeet gender essentialism? Like, what the fuck is that bullshit? Like, everyone can just do a take on gender and have their own thing and experience it the way they want, and it's all valid and it's all good. Like, you know, why do we need all these, like, very strict boxes, and why does it have to exactly mean this and this and this and be the same for everybody? Like, why can't we have, like, gender anarchy, which I thought was a good,
It's an interesting way of putting it. Like, for me, I'm just skeptical of any kind of, like, groupthink, which is not to criticize or pass judgment on that. It's just that if anyone says, let's introduce this term, my first thought is to be like,
I mean, he didn't put it that way, but I think it's a good term, because, like, gender anarchy, like, really implies that there is no, like, one authority on what is gender and, you know, what it needs to conform to, and there shouldn't be.
Yeah, which is basically anarchy in that way. So, like, I essentially agree with it. It's just that, like, if anyone said
language,
if
like,
someone
as a social linguist,
like, if someone asked me, "Are you a gender anarchist?" I would say, fuck no, don't put me into a box.
Any word that, like, even involves gender.
Yeah, like, it's been hard enough to even prescribe myself with terms like agender and demisexual and things like that. But I have found that there are some things that are comforting, not necessarily as being part of a community, because that's always freaked me out. I don't really like community that much, but, like, in terms of when I see this as a description, it sort of makes me feel a little bit more relaxed than I would otherwise if I felt like I was completely alone.
He did retweet his stream.
Oh,
that's nice. It's really weird. That's a little piece a few people saw. Damn it!
Oh, wow.
Do you want to, like, play some what's the floating, or
Oh yeah. Hey everyone, did you want to watch me play a game? Say yes in the next 15 seconds, and then we'll get the message 15 seconds later, and then we'll be able to respond to your response.
Oh, someone just William just said howdy, and we are, like, about to play the Cowboy
yes
game.
We are.
So why don't I tweet out the stream again and say that we are about to start playing Where's the floating? What? Eric says what?
Thing.
Nah. Fuck you and your opinion. Excuse you for not conforming to our wishes. Like, whose stream do you think this is? This is not your home, though. I mean, Anyway.
This is Amelia's home.
This is lovely.
Look at that brick. I came here yesterday. Like, they just moved in a few weeks ago, and it's just like, oh my god, it's a home. Like, I haven't lived in a home. Well, I guess when I was in Australia last, but, like, I was living with my sibling then, and that was an interesting time. That we have very different standards of living. I'm very much the neat freak in the family, and my sibling is a lot more relaxed than me about everything. Again, it's strange because there are some things we have the exact same sense of humor. One time, me and my sibling and their girlfriend at the time went to a movie. We watched, like, the Tintin movie in 3D, and the girlfriend was sitting in the middle and we were on either side, and she told us afterwards it was like surround sound, because we would start laughing at the same stupid thing, and like they weren't jokes. We weren't laughing at jokes. We were laughing at things that we thought were stupid. Like we watched it in 3D, so there's like a villain, and like he has like a walking stick or something like that, and he like he does this big swing where he's saying, "Oh, I'll get you," and it was obviously like right at the camera to get the big effect, and we were just like, "Ah, that's so stupid."
That's me and my brother.
Yeah. And then like there was another one where after he did that speech, like an eagle came and he put his arm up and an eagle came and flew in, and I was like, oh my god, he's a villain that has a bird. Like, oh my god.
Oh, not a villain with a bird.
So we were just like laughing our heads off at that. No one else, like the cinema was silent except for me and my sibling. And
it's like when we watched Suspiria, by the way. It's like, no, that was basically just, wait, what's going on?
Yeah, we were confused.
We were confused.
The second time that I met Amelia came to my place after I just moved to Brussels, and I was like, hey, I've got like, there's like an old version of this film called Suspiria, and then there was a new one that was released, and it's about witches, and I thought it might be cool to watch it. Would you like to? And Amelia's like, yeah! And then we went. None of us knew anything about the film.
Yeah.
And we were just like...
all of that movie, we were just like, do you still know what's happening? Like, am I missing
Who's that guy?
Do you know what's going on? Who's he? Like, what's his face? I mean, but the music is so good, though.
The music was really good. So
so good.
The whole conversation was like, are you following? Or like,
no, but the music is so good.
You hear that? Like, it's the only movie that I've ever seen that's been able to make like just like a stupid child's voice going la la la.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, that's
actually
so
creepy.
Yeah, it was great. William wants to know, how did Arkham Horror go in the end? By the way, so well.
We won
within like 3 hours. It went great.
It was the
there was like
game
hardly
of
threat.
horror.
We had no moments of dread whatsoever. There was not a single point in that game that we were like, ooh, this might get dicey. Like, no, we weren't like really on top of it.
Yeah.
So on top of it.
We were.
Ooh. Yeah.
And it was like, it was me and two people who hadn't, like, Amelia hadn't played it for 10 years and had forgotten how to play, and then there was a new player. And normally that means that the game goes for twice as long as it would otherwise.
But it went so well.
Yeah, I was very, very proud of everyone involved.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute desktop audio for a second. So when we start Kingdom of Loathing, it's not going to like blast everyone.
Is there sediment at the bottom of this?
I don't know. There might be.
Why am I trying to drink the rest?
I don't know. I have no idea what your motivations for anything are.
Yeah. I hate beer, but I've been craving Kriek ever since I left Belgium.
Yeah. Is this empty?
Yes.
Both of those.
We can move those.
I am going to put those on top of this thing.
Out of the way. How's that Kriek? Oh, no, is that Kriek? Yes, it is. Sand beer.
Is that Kriek? Okay, wow, this is loud.
I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to grab one more beer.
Okay, so meanwhile, shall I switch to like game scene mode?
Oh, excuse me. Yes, please.
Do a thing. Come on then.
Oh, I stepped on the squeaky.
He stepped on the squeaky thing? Okay, there it is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is turn the desktop sound up, and you need to let me know if the game sound is overpowering the microphone, or if the microphone needs to be louder. Okay, so this is what I have right now. Is the game sound good? Does it need to quiet down? Do we all need to go up? Give me some feedback. That'd be nice. Ooh, wait. Just a bit quieter, like the game sound just a bit quieter. Okay, how's that? Is that better? I'm calibrating the sound. Okay, how's desktop audio now? Is this how we're gonna do? Still a bit loud? Okay, how's this? Turning it down, bitches. Yeah. Solid. No, wait. Is this better? I turned it down like quite a bit by now. Okay, William says it's good. Kyle does art, says it's perfect. Kyle, you should tweet me your art sometime. Cool. Okay, we want a new game because Cav has not played this before.
I've played Kingdom of Loathing online.
Yeah, but not
back
West of
in
Loathing, right?
the olden days, but yeah, never this game.
Okay. Oh, no. Can we put this up a little bit so you're not confused by where, like, the screen is? Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Let's make... Okay, so this is yours. You can make a new character now. You can, like...
Change my name?
Change your name, change your appearance.
Can I be a kitty?
No.
Oh.
You can't be a cat.
Just so you know...
Howdy, partner.
I hope you like ASMR because we've got some corn crackers here.
Oh, God. Oh, for fuck's
I
sake.
like snacking. So I can enter first name.
Am I? Because I'm looking at like webcam and it seems like the quality's gone down a little bit, but that's okay, I guess.
That's
so
okay.
Whenever I play this game, I name myself something like Schloop Floop.
What should my name be?
Yeah.
Chat?
What shall we name Cav, the cow thing person?
My last name will be Cow Thing.
Cow thing.
But my first name is something that we need. Shall I go for Scruffy? Scruffy Cow Thing.
Scruffy cow thing. You do not understand how funny the fact is that you want to name yourself Cow Thing.
Yeah? No, I obviously. Oh shit! No, it's a Belgian keyboard.
It is Saturday today.
Teat Yeeter.
Teat Yeeter. Yes,
Teat Yeeter cow
good.
thing.
Or just Teat Yeeter.
I want to make it like not obvious what we're saying. Teat.
That's tighty.
Yeah. Teat. What's? No, that sounds like tight.
Like teeth.
Teat.
No. Just make it Teat Yeeter.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
Teat.
Isn't...
I'm spelling it. I'm spelling it wrong.
You flipped the spelling.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Teat Yeeter.
Okay.
Or maybe. Oop.
Teat Yeeter cow thing.
I want to get rid of the ampersand. I mean, whatever it is. Teat Yeeter. There we go.
You haven't played this before, right?
Scruffy McCow face. Oh yes. No, I haven't played this game of it. I've only played the online one.
Okay. This is different-ish.
Gosh.
You can't type for shit.
Not on.
So funny.
I speak so many languages. Teat Yeeter McCow face. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Teat Yeeter McCow face.
My first ever skateboard arrived today, but because I live in England, I've had to practice in my kitchen. I've scuffed up all the floors. Oh no! Cow puncher!
What do you want to be?
Bean slinger, snake oiler. Well, I'm guessing that's you fight, you punch a lot.
It's basically,
this
is the melee, this is the ranged one, and this is the magic one. Like,
because snake oiler, I'm oiling a gun.
yeah.
I'm very much a melee person.
Okay. Cav's gonna punch some cows.
Gonna Dragon Ball punch. Cow punchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them in a I should be doing the voice. Shaking them at a disagreeable fella in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable fella in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cow punchers are in demand out west, because since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't gonna punch themselves after all. Yeehaw! I want to be a cow puncher.
Oh, God.
Yay!
Poor cows! No, the cows are demonic. They're not poor cows.
And I have a cow face as well.
Okay, you want to literally like touch everything, read everything, and do it like 5 times.
Really?
Not that sort of thing. Like, but you do want to keep the music.
You read the spine of one of your books. B. Drew and the Black Cabin. I read that one 10 times. Journey to Cabot Castle. I remember that one. The Secret of the Terrible Cabin. That was one of my favorites. The Miracle at Eagle Out House. I love that one. The Occurrence at Rattlesnake Hospital. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. Oh, hey, this one might come in handy.
Yeah.
You got an item, Walking Stupid.
Yeah, you can like read shit in your inventory.
This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Unlock stupid... Yes. Nice. Oh. Stepped on it 30 times. Boo. Cow punching is an old Texas pastime.
Ooh. Like, really?
This weird... Oh! Whoa! Silly walking! Yes. What?
I know, silly walking.
Oh, wait. Can we change it to, like, the normal
Okay, hold
keyboard?
on. If you do this, then it's changed to the normal keyboard.
Gonna miss you, buddy. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bat and feed it to Russell. I have a cricket bag. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good.
You didn't even read the other one.
I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Freed Russell a cricket. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. Oh!
Yeah, you can free Russell.
You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, calls one last time, and then flies away to the west. I guess, like, he would die otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, he's just sitting in a cage. Do you want your bird to be caged even though you're not
awful. Comb hair. I don't have any hair. Okay.
You gained XP.
I gained XP for combing my hair. Goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams.
Or a zeep.
Oh, this is fun. I could just chew this for the rest of the stream.
Oh my god, what have I done?
Russell was eaten by a cow immediately.
Okay, you want to do everything.
Nothing on the hat rack today.
No! What?
No!
Okay, wow. I do never, ever want to play RPGs with you.
This hearth really puts the hearth and home. Woo! What a mess.
God.
If my pumpkin is pulled out, that means not please.
I want some crunching.
I wish I could walk like this in IRL too.
What?
Keep on the past.
Nom. There's a room there.
I know.
But there's a room there.
Oh, I thought you meant down there. I thought the game.
Made that crunch.
Oh, made that crunch.
Okay.
Oh, good. Well, I'll just keep doing it then.
A live action soundbite.
What a weird kid. The mind right never know what he's talking about. Alright. Look inside. Take some of his stuff, yeah. Okay. Fiddle with it.
Hooray.
Hooray!
I should have had a little flag. Hooray.
Can I fiddle with it some more?
No.
I do like fiddling. So tidy. Weird diagrams of my little bro. No time is for round the woods. Time to head west.
Talk to people. Check some things. Oh my god.
It's weird that I recognize one of the titles of the books on the bookshelf. Yeah, God.
Why are you back inside?
William asked, "What's the next cover song you want to do, Amelia?"
Me?
Yeah, I don't do cover songs. I just do.
Oh god, it's been so long. Like the thing is, like every so often I hear a song and I'm like, oh, I want to do this. Like, oh, this is great. Oh, that I want to do. And I never find the time. And now I've just moved and I still have like bunches of boxes and like the full-time job and like, you know, and I don't really want to just sit in front of a camera and sing and like for the next one. I'd like to, you know, make a music video again, but it requires some planning. I haven't figured out what I wanted to do. There's like a bunch of options. If there's like stuff that you're really like, ooh, I really love this. I think this would be great if you did this. Like tweet it at me. I can't make any promises, but I have. There's so many ideas that I have and so many things would be great, but I'm like in no state of mind to plan shit right now. Like I wanna, and there's undoubtedly gonna be a next one at some point when I'm like sufficiently, you know, settled in and everything. But like not right now. But yeah, you know, if you have like requests, that's fine.
I wonder how long I can get away with just tugging her one last time.
Yeah, ooh, music video. I loved to do that really because I've done like a couple where one of my best friends and I would take the camera and just go on location, you know. We had like an old abandoned military domain for one, like for Heathens we did on an old abandoned military domain. And the one for Unaligned, I think, by Nate Wants to Battle, we went to a beach in the Netherlands to film for a whole day, which was really cool. For Moonlight Kiss, which got taken down because of a copyright claim. We went to like Bokrek, which is like an open air museum of like 17th century architecture stuff. Like we did a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, it was great. It was cool. It was nice, but it's also like a lot of work. So yeah.
Rufus is mean. Yes.
What do you mean?
He said I'm gonna die.
I mean, Rufus is probably right.
Woo!
Yeah.
Would you like to skip the Boring Springs prologue?
No, you don't want to skip that. You haven't played this before.
Ah.
What? Okay.
What? No, I'm doing it, right?
Good. I thought you clicked the other one. Wow.
Skip the opening credits? No.
I mean, you can. They tell you all the people who worked on it, even if you skip it.
Oh, no, what's these credits?
It's just you on a cart full of turnips.
Do I win an achievement for watching the credits?
No.
Oh, okay, well, I'll skip the credits then. Fuck that. I want to get XP.
Oh, William says, I've been curious to Belgian, but your accent for English is very British. Was that how you learned English growing up? The thing is, like, it's British now, but when I talk to American people, it's also American. Like, I've done videos. I've done a live stream talking to an American girl, Ashley, talking about my book, and my accent there is, like, very American. So, also sometimes when I talk to people who are neither British nor American, I tend to sound a little South African. People have also said that I sound like I'm from New Zealand. So it tends to be all over the place. Also, if I go to the UK, my accent gets progressively more British the longer I'm there. So I learned English like initially just watching TV and listening to songs, which was not specifically like either British or American. I was like both. But since we're in Belgium, like we do when we get formal English education, it's mostly like British. But then again, most of my English teachers' accents were like very Belgian, basically. Like you could really hear that they weren't native English speakers. So, yeah.
What do you say, Pete? Oh, me? Well, heck, I say all... Sorry, were you finished though?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, I've been mining these mountains longer than a slim-jabbered mule can dance a hornpipe.
WAZB says, I've returned with cookies and cider, the beer of the apple tree. This game looks awesome, and it is. Also, a slight disclaimer, I was recently contacted by DM by a random person that I do not know from Adam. I don't follow, they don't follow me. There's nobody that I follow who follows me who follows them. And yeah, hold on, wait for that and read it in a second. Who contacted me and said like, hey, friendly reminder, West of Loathing was made by an abuser, and they're linked to like a whole article with super detailed, very triggering descriptions of a bunch of shit, and like, okay, it's not that I don't want to take that seriously, it's not that I don't believe it, it's just that I am a random stranger on the internet who just plays a game, who didn't, like, before that, didn't even know the name of the developer, like, I have no clue. I bought this game years ago. I don't know what they wanted me to do. Like, I cannot get involved in, like, every single controversy, shitty behavior, problematic thing that anyone who has had a hand in creating everything that I consume and find entertaining has done. That's not humanly possible. So, for your information, that is a thing. Don't ignore it and be aware of it. But also, like, I am one person, random, like, unknown person on the internet. I can't have, like, a justice crusade against the developer of West of Loathing. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know what happened. I do not have the stamina to dive into that. Like, so, do with that what you will. Yeah.
I want to play Purgatory.
Okay, so Cav doesn't care. Cav is now cancelled. All they want to do is gamble, apparently.
I mean, have you seen my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. That's all I do. I just
Williams, that was like, that sucks, but I'm not sure what you can do. Yeet the dev. Like, yeah, I mean, probably yeet the dev. I think that what I can do is, while I'm playing this, tell you, hi, this happened, apparently be aware. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Recently I played a Cultist Simulator, and the dev apparently is a sex pest, which is shit. And I'm a big fan of, I mean, if you've seen my video about the importance of contextualizing racism, you'll know that I think that perhaps the answer to these kind of conundrums lies to contextualizing and making sure that that is taken as part of the package. Like, I mean, you can't, if you're a person, a bit of yourself is going to end up in whatever you make. It's not necessarily going to be, you know, a thing about being a sex pest. It's going to be Cultist Simulator, but he still has had a role in that thing, as well as a role in like causing damage and pain and suffering to, you know, the people who he hurt, which can't be ignored. But I think the important thing is that people are aware of it. Having said that, like, I mean, what do you do with the work that has been created by this abusive person? Especially considering that there were other people involved in the creation of the thing who were not abusive shits and who put a lot of their time and money into it. It's an interesting thing, which I think we're still trying to figure out the answer to, but there you go. So, back to the game! Name's Teat Eater! What brings you to our little...
Shall I do the other people and
yes.
just be
Sure.
Teat Eater?
Yes.
What brings you to our little backwater?
Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts?
Okay, listen, I don't have a good Southern accent.
Me neither. I mean, if you heard me.
Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up in Dirtwater.
Someone just... Oh, William said, we did have a lot of fun delving into how horrible Team Bondi was to its own devs during the LA Noir streams. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think if you can sort of make it a teachable moment in a way, while still consuming the content. And I think that's the most important thing, to not let it live in a vacuum, because it doesn't. It lives in the context of the world.
It's by the way, is the game sound still good and loud enough? Because I feel like it's quieter now than it was during the title screen.
The railroad?
The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so.
And they're hiring?
Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that.
You mentioned Aaron? I'm gonna make myself the rootinest, tunest, annoying.
Yeah, this Forsaken Burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing the job for him.
Game sound is rootin' tootin'.
Nice.
Anything else?
Well, I got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere.
I can probably handle a goblin.
Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. And oh, you'll need this.
Got an item. I'll take care of it.
You might not want to take care of it right away.
Really? Mm-hmm. I love this.
Oh my god! You've already grabbed the thing in the spittoon, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you? The woman glares at you? Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll just glide onto the next.
Sexist.
Howdy, I'm Teat Eating. Teat. I can't even say my own name.
Teat Eater. Howdy, Teat Eater. I'm Horace.
Nice to meet you. What do you do?
I'm the town hostler.
I don't know what that is.
I'm the town horse selling guy.
Gotcha. How's that working out for you?
Oh, those horses are just flying out the door.
So, I just inhaled my drink.
Oh, God.
So, business is booming. Nice.
No, I mean, the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages.
Oh, is that why you're here drinking instead?
Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things.
Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left?
One. Kind of a boring one. But it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you.
Yeehaw!
I cannot keep doing this.
To be honest, when I found out about the 100-hour work weeks at Rockstar, I didn't play Red Dead 2 for a year, even though I already bought it. Just couldn't get out of my mind while playing.
Yeah.
And that's completely fair. I think like it's a matter of like, does it interfere with your enjoyment of it? There are certain things that I can't watch or play or whatever because it's like, well, I heard really shitty things and it's kind of upsetting, so I don't feel comfortable getting involved with that, and it's, you know, your prerogative, really.
Yeah.
I should probably leave him alone. Really? Play it again, Sam! Oh, that's the basement.
No, get the whiskey. Don't interact with the goblin, though.
A crate of nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails ya. Nurse brand whiskey. Oh, good thing the legal drinking ages can reach the top of the bar.
Oh,
God.
God.
This walk, his animation is just amazing. I'm so happy.
Yeah. You want to walk into cacti. Like, a lot.
I want to.
Yeah, you wanna.
Am I gonna get a special skill?
Ooh.
Oh, one creek and Kev is already getting the name wrong. I mean, honestly, like this is my third. Oh,
Which is worse.
Yeah, that's worse. Hey, Studio Strawberry. I assume that
Hello.
is Diana Jack. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. Oh! Where's the bar? Hey, buddy, you see my horse around? Yeah, I'm gonna stop following him. Oof! Oh!
Yeah, so...
I'll go where I belong.
Talk to the sheriff.
Close the door, I'm a bad man. I'm sorry, everyone.
God.
This is why
Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts.
This is why I normally stream alone, because I'm insufferable and I know it.
You are
What?
The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here that call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with him. It ain't much good without the door.
And
I need somebody tough, smart, or slick
And
to get to go fetch it back for me.
why don't you do it? You're the sheriff, after all.
I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Ooh, deputy pistol. Oh, okay. Deputy? You deputized a gun?
Funny, wait a minute. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending a deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble, and that's the deputy pistol.
Nice. Yeah.
You deputize a gun. Okay. You're new in town. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang hideout is for you. Hideout? Is the game good? Never heard about this. Yeah, it's really funny. Although made by a sex pest, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Ravane is correct to point out that I do stream with Sean occasionally, but then he does deserve
Who
it.
deserves you being insufferable, yeah.
Hey, I recovered the mug.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get a
Cav
prize.
has discovered the joy
Boy,
of the mug
howdy.
recovery. Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy.
Step right up. Braid's the name and the trade's the game.
I seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy. Braid, what are you trading?
Well, sir, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner brings me 3 rattlesnake hides. Well, to that adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver pocket watch.
Ooh, free dynamite requires dickering?
Yeah, you don't have Dickrin.
I do not have dickering, apparently.
Talk to the cactus. God.
Backseat gave him, I told you. What do I... Oh, you purchased a weird cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man.
Howdy yourself. My name's Bill.
Hey,
Cactus
Bill.
Bill.
What happened to you, Bill?
Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Ellis warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen.
And that's why they call you Cactus Bill?
No, that's just a coincidence.
Oh, does it hurt?
Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me keeps me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's mad boring.
Yeah, bad.
It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you?
No, sorry.
Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind.
Will do, Bill. Leave him. Yes, I know I can trade the needle for the dynamite.
Don't do that yet.
However...
Don't do that yet.
Wait!
Don't do that yet.
This is for lockpicking, and I have lockpicking skills.
Yes,
so
you do not want to trade the needle yet.
I feel like it would be... Ooh, it's closed. Can I... Oi, let me break into your house.
Not yet. Sorry, like I'm the insufferable type of person who has played a game and can't let people figure shit out for themselves.
Ooh, mostly scabs. What's that then? Oh, that doesn't. Oops. Mostly scabs.
Like after this stream, nobody's ever going to tell me that I sound so British.
Ooh, excuse
Oh
me.
God.
Pardon me, sir. So how do I know that how do I see that I'm mostly scabs?
Oh. So you have like all the perks that you get.
Plus 5 maximum HP.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh. I wonder if I get more scabs.
2.
Yeah, see? Oh. Horses, 1,000 meat.
You can find needles in haystacks.
Oh.
You know, it's a joke.
Yeah, that's how I found the first needle.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, so the burps are now a meme on the stream.
Are they?
Yeah.
William, I have burped a lot more than that. Like, I was burping from a few sips into my first
Same,
year.
I also have like 3 burps under my belt already.
Yeah. Like, Amelia was telling a really touching story about
I have ridden horses.
the whole Yeet the Teat thing, and I was just like, bleh.
Yeah, in the middle of my sentences. Blah.
I felt so
God.
bad. There was an earlier burp pre-game, I think.
Oh wait, these are in-game burps? Okay, fine. Afternoon, sir, what can I do for you?
How's business?
Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling.
Hustling.
Okay, sorry. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one.
That's rough. Maybe I can help.
Oh God, yeah. Thank you. Please, go fetch. I'd go fetch it myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each. Oh, wait a minute. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them.
But I just want a horse. Oh, I need to find.
Yeah. So
a
how
horse
many
and
are
then
there?
I'll get a
3. Here,
horse.
let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places.
I have 3 little pictures on my map. Why are these places?
I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here.
Would you do a cover of Old Town Road?
I don't think I can do the rap part.
How does that work?
There's special pigeon infused oats.
Ugh. And I'm just like, sure, that sounds great.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm
I'll turn
gonna
the dance.
ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna
till
take
I'm gonna
my
explode.
horse till to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Okay, someone else take over like the rap part.
I've never heard the song before.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna...
You haven't?
No.
Come on, it's Billy Ray Cyrus, man.
I mean, I know it's Little Nas. That's all I know. I called him Little Nas, which just goes to show how middle class I am. Jeez. I used to have a very pro-social relationship with the devs of this game back when I had to travel for work a lot and listen to their podcast all the time. It's weird because I can still tell which one of them wrote which parts. Oh my goodness. Wow. Because, yeah, I used to play this game quite a lot, like the online version.
Yeah.
I never knew that it was more than one person who made it.
Yeah.
Thud Fricker, the Fricker gang's intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a little nap.
Oh God. Okay, hey, you're not supposed to be here.
Thud is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now, that idiom makes sense.
The unibrow.
Oh, he's like me! You feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud.
Okay.
You don't want this laugh. Right. Take a hat.
Yeah.
Honorable.
Yeah.
I'm so
I was
nice.
reading before you were reading.
Oh.
Kind of skipped you.
Oh, shit. Foraging.
Yeah, you don't have foraging yet.
Not yet.
Finders keepers.
Oh, another recovered mug. And some cufflinks. Can I do something with the cufflinks?
Not yet.
Do they live in a cave?
Yeah. Loads of people live in a cave in this game.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Just having a laugh.
Okay, you can ask him for soap.
Who for soap?
The guy in the bath.
Oh, tie him up.
Pass the soap. Yeah. Okay.
Jesus, sorry. It's worse than Sean. Sean does this too, but Sean does it out of sheer frustration because he assumes I'm gonna not.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I do it because I'm excited about like all the things you can do if you like find all the things. But yeah. Because it'd be a pity for you to like find out like, oh no, I needed the soap for this and now I can't get it. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Should I tie him up?
Yeah. You can tie him up.
Grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together and then to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can come collect him later, like sleeping bandits lie.
Woo! Woo!
There's nothing in there. What about this pile of rocks?
I know how you do this encounter.
Items! So let's see how this happens. You cautiously approach the figure. Well, I approach the barrel, not them.
I think if you screw it up, there is a way to screw it up that you can't like fix it.
Oh yeah? No, I'm excited. I normally figure that one out. You know me. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much.
This is not a very cav game. It involves looking at things and paying attention.
Or, by that same logic, would you not say that it is actually a very cav game? Because those are the games I tend to choose and then annoy Sean. They're pretty engrossed in it. That doesn't require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe. The squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach them and talk. Howdy, boys! Deal me in! The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Oh, he has two.
Yeah. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want?
I'm here for the sheriff's door.
I'll show you the door to hell.
He reaches for his gun. Okay, then, a fight it is. I don't know how combat works.
I do.
Attack! Spaper! Oh, did I get hurt?
No.
No, I didn't. Why didn't I get hurt?
I knew you were gonna die.
Oh, okay, alright.
Yeah, it's not like you just have to restart the whole game.
Did I lose anything, or?
No.
I just lost the fight, so I
Yeah.
can do this again.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
You already have the soap, it's fine. Also, like, you can gain some experience in a certain thing first.
Let's do this again. Oh wait, what's that? Oh wait, that's the entrance.
God.
This is fun. Approach them and talk. I'm here for the sheriff's door.
Try attacking the other one first.
He's probably protected by that barrel. Oh.
Yeah, you can melee attack him. So the obstacles, if you shoot, the obstacles catch the bullet. But melee attacks, you have to go up to him and punch him.
Okay.
And he does. The other one is really weak, so you can kill him in one punch, but he does so much damage.
Seems that way, yeah. Oh, I got this one.
Hey!
Oh, excuse me.
Time to recover the sheriff's door.
Grit level 2. Yay!
There's a mug on the table as well.
Got another mug.
Ill-gotten gains.
50 meat. Yes, I got the door. Oh, and that's it.
Yeah.
Gun damage seems realistic. Definitely.
You know that soap you got?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can trade that.
I can slide it. I can slide around
Like a snail.
Like a snail. Okay.
You can use the map to quick travel.
I couldn't I?
Fuck off.
I get why Sean hates you.
Yes. Yeah, I think he really regrets letting me stay at his house.
Yeah.
Worst roommate ever.
What are your favorite kinds of silly walks? Like the one you just did, I really like, and this one is also
The
really
butt
funny.
walk is great.
And the cartwheel one is hilarious. There's also one where you're on 3 legs, like on 1 arm and 2 feet. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll point it out when I see it.
Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got
Oh.
some pent up frustrations about.
You're not doing it right.
Oh, sorry.
Lost our whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent up frustrations about it.
What are your favorite kinds of silly walks?
That.
Howdy, Susie.
Yeah, that's you. Howdy, cowboy, who's gonna be searching the spittoon for his teeth if you don't leave me in peace.
Okay. Bye.
I like Susie a lot.
I don't want to approach her. It's just that it seems.
Yeah, not
like-
yet. You're not ready.
I don't think my buddy can take it.
Don't, no.
I'm scared now. I like this one. Oh,
I like that one.
That's a very Monty Python
Yeah.
walk.
Okay, remember what I said about the soap? Okay. I see the freaking king hasn't put a stop to you breathing. Did you rescue my cell door?
Oh, you hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Sorry.
Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any freaking boys left for me to round up?
Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. Sure.
I'll go round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a
I got
reward.
so much meat.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's not really a lot.
I'm a unique specimen.
Got another little task for you if you got some time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one.
Oh, good night, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Have a nice sleep. Oh yes. What you need?
Well, the freakers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock.
I'll keep an eye out.
So remember
Sure.
what I said about the soap.
I completely forgot. I'll trade this soap for a loud.
There you go.
Oh, I've got a needle, so. But like,
Oh
I've got
God,
2
you
needles.
need your needles.
But I've got 2.
You need your needles.
I've got.
You
2.
need your needles.
I need all of them. Really? Oh, this will be. This will be fun. Oh wait. Wild card. I'm sorry.
How do you manage to scare a lock for myself?
Yep, got one right here.
They'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door and accidentally drops the key.
Oh.
Hellfire! Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger. You got a needle handy?
I'll see what I can do. Pick the lock. Yay, I'm so clever.
You deftly pick the lock.
Hooray!
Hurrah! Huzzah! Okay, talk to the sheriff. Jesus Christ.
I'll lock your cell for you.
Thank you kindly, stranger. If Warring Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done.
Don't mention it. Don't arrest me, please.
Here, have this as a souvenir of your time in Boring Springs.
Thanks, Sheriff. Does that mean I can pretend to be a sheriff?
And it gives you, like, perks. It goes in your lapel.
+1 arm. Oh, that's
Yeah.
clever.
The full recline walk is supreme. Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
Have you tried to, have you asked the stable owner about his injury? You can do stuff with that later.
Really?
Yeah.
I just
I've played this game so much.
I just scooted on my butt across the shit. Oh, whoops. I need
Wait, I wanted to read that. Okay, go to the BS horse.
BS horsery. Said something earlier about an injury.
Yeah, busting my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring.
Why'd she do that?
Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey.
Is that an actual nurse, or?
I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic.
I see.
So, remember, you got Whiskey from the Nurse brand?
Yes.
Yeah. Why? You are just trying to annoy me at this point. Fuck off.
Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc.
What brand?
Nurse Whiskey.
Didn't know she was assholes. All right, hold on.
Hear her rattle as she unlocks the door. Doc Alice's house. Hooray! The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Ooh. Well.
Yeeter Teater McCowface is a cop confirmed.
Definitely. Hey, Doc.
I mean, I was deputy.
Yeah, in Arkham Horror, Amelia became the deputy and was like really flaunting it. Filthy rich.
Did you read the books line or not?
Oh, hey Doc, can I look at your books?
Not until you gave me that whiskey you promised me.
Fine. Take it. I want it. Whiskey. Stat.
Whiskey. Stat. Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her. Well, what? I didn't have time to read the line.
Sorry.
She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back into her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle.
Oh, that comedy line. Jeez, dog, that don't seem healthy.
Who's the doctor here, me or you?
Okay, point taken.
Now you can read her books, probably.
Prenup. Yay!
Who's counting the burps?
Muscle level 2. I think it would be William. Yeah. Hey, dog, can I look at your books?
Sure, if you want it. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doom-forsaken hellhole.
You should try being less cheerful, dog. Ooh. Let's.
Yeah, you can read
all of them. Leaf through the legend of Curly's meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense. Oh, secreted, not in the extruded sense. In the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Leaf through the life and works of Fred Ferguson. Ooh, XP. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat.
You've already read that.
Oh. Purports to be a secret Civil War surgeon's.
Oh, God.
To be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol.
William asks, have you performed live on stage before? Yes, I have. I was in a band for a few years, Oracle, and we did a whole bunch of live shows. We were supporting act for Epica once, and then I did 4 shows with Mayan, which is like Mark Janssen from Epica's like other band, because Floor Janssen, who is now the singer of Nightwish, had like jet lag or something, or she couldn't make it for some reason, so I took her parts because she sang a bunch of vocal lines on the first Mayan CD. So I did 4 shows for Mayan, and then like, you know, like a bunch of like local village podium
people
stuff, like yeah.
I have also performed several times, and sometimes I've gotten paid for it too, which is great.
Yeah,
but like
same.
I'm not really as in the same kind of professional sense of that.
I'm not in any kind of like professional like no.
I mean, there was talks about music college or something for a while, right?
I mean, yes, but I didn't go.
So. Yeah, but I never applied. I was in like a children's choir when I was a kid, and that was fun. But like, they sang really.
Check some things out. Oh my God!
It's definitely does not. I mean, I like the toilet.
Yes. Why doesn't it bear close scrutiny? Wait, I thought there was something there, or was it another outhouse? Weird.
Maybe I just need to check it enough times, because that's what this game likes to do.
No.
Just need to come back to the toilet.
There's a mug. There's a mug on the other side of the screen.
Hello, my baby. Hello, baby. Let's look for a pony. My little pony. Blasting
Schitterend
cat
en magisch
storage.
land, but that's the Dutch thing. So...
Oh, look at everything here.
Okay, fine. My god.
Hey, like you wanted me to look through stuff before.
I'm gonna take my nose drugs. Because you're making it hard to breathe.
Oh. At least there's no plunger hooked up to this dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Not now. Maybe later. Let's go to level 1. Wait, what? Shouldn't I be?
No.
Oh. Grab one. Blasting cat. Blasting.
Blasting caps.
Okay. Well, let's examine the controls and let's... I don't really understand what's going on here. Am I just... Oh. There's gonna be a horse in here. Plunger's a sign later. There's only the one kind. Well, I wonder what I could use that plunger for. Cat fatally humorous.
God, I don't know how this melody goes. I mean, I kind of know how it goes, but not enough to like it.
Pick the lock! Yay! I got the crowbar!
Wee!
So first I'm gonna blow myself up. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked a plunger and strung at a fair distance away. Press the plunger. Press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. Oh. I
Yeah.
see. Blasting. Oh, because it's blasting cap storage. That's
Right.
clever. Ah. Yay! Blasting cap. Blasting.
You need to hook it up.
How do I do that?
Oh my god.
Add the blast.
Christ.
I don't know how to
Oh,
operate
gee.
TNT. I'm not a criminal or a mine worker.
Oh dear.
Alright, gonna dig through some meat.
Yes.
I'm hungry.
Did you get a shovel yet?
Did I get a shovel yet? No.
Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm afraid.
Oh, introverts away from you. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Look, I bought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Oh, come on. Nay. Oh, my heart. Oh. She sidles away from you.
Who's counting the burps? We're at 4. Or 5, maybe.
You're off your game, William. So many burps have happened.
Yeah.
She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Oh.
A snort. It's kind of like a tiny...
Take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Oh, it's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal I've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food, don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine, and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door? Geez, they're so powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you range with a cheerful wave. See, perfectly fine. You hear yum yum, snort. He sidles away from you warily and makes a surprising good... Come on, please. There's a good girl. Oh, so I wish you were getting better. The horse finally seems relaxed enough for you, enough around you, so you offer her a handful of oats. Warily, warily, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Oh.
So, because you need a shovel, because you can dig those up.
Looks like something's buried here. Well, looks like I'm gonna need to get me a shovel. Dagnabbit. Maybe there's...
Dagnabbit.
Maybe there's one in the... No. Burp count 5. Thank you.
Yes.
Snake goat.
Good
Ooh,
job.
I got
A shiny rock. Dang
Dang it. Woof. What? No, I don't.
You have to. You can't.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't I, like, go around it?
No.
If I curl in my butt?
You cannot. You cannot.
Ooh!
6! Hardly do damage. Have some self-control. Yay!
Before long, they'll call you snake murdering teat eater. I keep reading
Snake
teat
murderer,
teat
teat
eater. Yay!
No, save the snake.
I don't want.
He can't.
Oh.
I
got
poisoned. Oh no.
Oi!
Oi.
I'm gonna die.
What are you doing that for?
Well, I got some XP anyway. Ow!
Toot.
The snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. I'm not. Ooh!
It's
I
fine.
have 2 action points. I have 1 action
It's
point.
fine. You're gonna beat it in 3 goes. God.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool.
You can also use items. What's my favorite candy? I don't really have one. Like, it's like every time someone asks me, what's your favorite something? I don't know. Like, I honestly don't have a favorite of anything. Like, I cannot tell you my favorite song, musician, book, movie. Like, I don't have any of that. Maybe my favorite season is fall, but then every time spring and summer come around, I'm like, is it? You know? I don't have favorites of anything. It's very ultimate, like very definitive to have like a favorite of a thing, isn't it? Like, and I don't like that. I like to like many things, and sometimes over certain periods of time I like one thing better than another, and then it changes a few weeks or months later, or I have several faves at a time. That's how I roll, you know? I don't have like a one...
You're too cool for favorites.
That's true. Like, yeah, actually, yes, I wholeheartedly agree with that. I'm too cool for favorites. Like, no, because the thing is, like, right now I'm really into chocolate. Like, I'm enjoying chocolate, but like, I know that in 2 weeks I'll be sick of chocolate, and I won't want chocolate for like months, and I'll be like, I don't actually like chocolate.
Yeah.
But then I'll have some period in time where I'm like, oh my god, chocolate is a bomb, you know? So it's, yeah. It's weird like that.
Can I get some chocolate? Zephaniah
You want
Boring. He
chocolate?
was actually a really interesting guy. Dirty mug. I'm gonna get the rest of that chocolate. Benjamin Rocket, he showed up way too early. Beauregard. Beauregard is such a good name.
Yeah.
If I, like, ever, God forbid, have a kid, which I never want, I would call them Beauregard.
Call him Beauregard.
They would, like, no matter what, you know, the doctor defined them as, they would be Beauregard. Cool. They would have no choice. Captain 3rd Cavalry. This grave is really noisy?
Oh my god!
I didn't see it.
Really? Really? Wow! Shit.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Quite.
And that took me nothing to beat.
I don't know, why don't you have a shovel yet? Like, there's so many things you need a shovel for. Why are you walking past the horse? Oh, check out the graves. Check out the graves.
That's what I was doing. Silas Cochrane, a baby. Elizabeth Cochrane, beloved daughter. Timothy Cochrane, devoted husband. That's awful. Why did you make me check that out? That's really depressing.
Because you know someone else whose last name is Cochrane.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, the doctor? I wasn't paying attention.
Susie.
Oh, your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. Approach her.
Read it. Yeah.
You're happy to see it's the same easily scared calves on Yeah.
Kev can't see the horse, it's camouflaged.
You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her. But you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startled easily. Hello there. I'm a friend, okay?
Yay!
Oh, that's a little strange. How you did that without opening your mouth? My hand is going to go right through you, isn't it? The horse's nose is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat Pat her on the nose again. Yep, still cold. Brr. Pat her on the nose again.
Oh,
yep, still
God.
cold. Brr.
Help me.
Oh. Still cold. Brr. You get the idea. Yeah, got the idea now. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Try the oats again. You hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. With that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Well, I guess that's
really need a shovel. I don't know why you haven't found one yet.
Maybe I missed it at a crucial part. Maybe I can get one from here. Yep.
Do you still have lockpicks?
I think I have... No, I think...
Check it! In your inventory.
Oh. No.
No, okay, because I think you need to pick the lock of the outhouse to get the shovel. I told you. There's nothing you can do with that fucking dynamite. You should have kept your lockpick. No, not air.
Later, Sheriff. Not spooky enough for Cav? Good joke. Oh, I can go into the bar.
You could have gotten like a buttload of experience shoveling all that poop.
Oh, boo. The woman glares at you. Are you Susie Cochrane? How do you know?
How do you know my last name?
I saw the graves in the cemetery. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey.
I saw it happen. I saw the whole damn thing and I couldn't do nothing about it.
Bartender said it was cows.
Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore.
What happened?
Was a raid, see? Mom and Pa... No, was a raid. See, Mom and Pa used to ranch cattle before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but mine I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed.
Oh.
Well, I guess the peasant herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch, and then they attacked. A couple days ago. Happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cow smashed in the front door, and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that.
Someone asked you a question in the chat.
No.
Someone asked if Amelia would play the 5 a.m. at the Krusty Krabs game again.
No.
If you weren't tuning in to the Nerdathon last October, last Halloween, Amelia played 5 minutes of 5 a.m. at the Krusty Krab.
And then I cried.
And we stopped the game.
I screamed, I ran, I jumped up on my couch and held myself up off of the floor and cried and sobbed and cried and I couldn't stop. No.
It was very sad. Oh, left it
extremely sad and traumatizing.
Understandable. Cochrane Ranch. Maybe I'll find a shovel there. You want some more mugs?
I found these mugs. Much obliged. Howdy, good to see you again, Teat.
Hey. Oh, I left at just the right moment.
Why?
Oh wait, they even played note. Bum. And that was it.
I hear neighing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gain all the meat.
Yay! Thanks for saying about my dark horse. Sure thing.
My neck hurts.
Anytime.
Wait. Thanks for fighting my crazy horse. He was eating local wheat again, wasn't he?
Now that I know this.
That's all then. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you.
Thanks. Now give me a horse.
Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you?
Can you sell me a horse?
Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? Wow, that's 2 more burps. Is that 8? 9? 10?
My mother can burp on cue.
Really?
Yeah.
So can I if I like swallow bear.
Yeah. You don't need to demonstrate. Oh, jeez. So which
12.
one should I get? Chat, I'm gonna get another beer. Why don't you
Should
tell
I
me?
play on?
Well, why don't we let them decide which horse that we get?
Yeah, you want, okay.
I'll be back.
Fine.
Oh, I can't walk.
It doesn't really, I mean, it doesn't matter like super much. I mean, it does different things, but
Don't
like the collection of
that.
beer. Oh my god, are you okay?
I'm good. It's all good.
Fuck's sake. I forget what each of these horses do. Yeah, I mean, same. I think like the spooky one finds spooky places. And like the shifty one, like the dark one who's really scared, can get you out of predicaments or fights or whatever by like being scared and running away. I don't remember what the crazy one does. I don't know if you heard that, but that was a really loud motorcycle. Spooky or maybe the introverted horse. Spooky horse sounds cool. Okay, I think it's gonna be the spooky one. Oh, there was a spooky horse. Cool. So I think it's gonna be the spooky horse, which is, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, I like the way he knows, I guess. We're gonna do the spooky horse, apparently.
We're gonna do the spooky horse.
We're doing the spooky horse. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 votes for the spooky horse, which is a lot because there's only 21 people around.
Oh.
So, yeah. That's great. I mean, that's cool. If y'all could do me a favor and invite your friends to the stream, that'd be cool. What? You have your beer. Leave my cat alone and play this game. I know she's a baby, but let her sleep. I know, she's cute, but, you know, she wants to sleep.
Okay. No, she looked up when I came in.
Well, she always looks up when people come in.
And then she looked like she had these come hither eyes that
Oh
I...
my god, she always has come hither eyes. Stop sexualizing my cat. Cat's cancelled! Bestiality! Oh no!
Oh dear. Okay, so we're taking the spooky pale one, right?
Spooky pale one, yay.
Alright.
Good choice. That's good horse. If you like that sort of thing, I'll sell her for 1,000 meat.
Ah!
That sort of thing. What sort of thing?
Oh.
You know, spooky stuff.
Spooky stuff?
I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone.
Oh, mysterious. I'll take her.
There you go.
Yay! Give her a name. What are we calling her, everyone?
Boop floop.
Maybe I'll call her
Oh my god! Your sentimentality about your cat is...
You know, I was invited to go see her tomorrow. My old kitten, who's no longer a kitten. And I haven't seen her in so many months. About half a year.
Yeah, but it's so far away.
Yeah, I can't see her tomorrow, but I'm going to try and see her next week. Okay. Hoss? Okay, let's...
Hoss. Yeah, because someone was like spooky hoss. Yeah, Trevor was like spooky hoss.
Just hoss.
Hoss.
Yes.
God.
Hoss the hoss.
Alright then, hoss the hoss.
Got a nice ring to it.
Hoss the horse.
Ooh, complimentary map.
Southeast West map. Okay, cool.
Hooray!
First go to Susie's Ranch. Susie's Ranch.
Oh.
Susie's Ranch.
To these ranches where? Cochrane. Oh, here. Ow. Spiny hurty. All the wood and stuff is boiled away. Caesar's ranch is burnt to the ground. Let's check these burn marks. If it wasn't cute how much Cav misses Jonesy, it would be sad. I know, it is pretty tragic.
Oh, there's another outhouse here. I think the shovel might be in there. Maybe. Nope. I think it was the other one and that you need a lockpick. Like you screwed this up for yourself.
There's no way I can proceed with this game without a shovel. Ooh, That's not a knife. Varmints get a knife. These pies were not safe.
Because it's, Ah! Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, deal with it.
Oh, it's only got 15 HP.
Yeah.
I can handle that.
You're scared about nothing.
I'm on
You're
fire,
on fire
now.
though.
Oh. Okay. Oh, everyone's applauding for me. That's really kind. Good. Grab Susan's rifle. Good.
Wee.
Okay, so now we go back. Oh, I got new
Talk to
stuff.
Susan.
What's the new stuff that I got? I can't see what I got. Well, let's go back to the town of Boring Springs.
And talk to Susie.
Ow. My butt. I like that walk a lot.
A shovel. My kingdom for a shovel. Considering we have a horse now.
True. Yep, here she is.
Thanks,
Susan says-
stranger. I didn't catch your name.
She roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. I'm Teat Eater.
Thanks, Teat Eater. I can't rightly say what this means to me.
She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs.
Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, just say the word.
Sounds good, Susie. Well, I mean, I will.
Did you read all the books in Alice's
Yes.
like all of them, really? Are
The
you
one
sure?
that taught me Goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you can go to Gary.
Oh, the basement.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm Gary.
Okay, I
Hi,
want to be
Gary.
Gary. Hi, hello, I'm Gary. Who are you?
Introduce yourself. Well, I'm Teat Eater.
Hello, Teat Eater. Good to meet you. What's Teat Eater doing out here?
Oh. Oh, you know, I'm just looking around.
Oh, hey, Gary likes to looking too. Gary now looking for a way out of this dump. Gary not having much luck though.
He sounds like Jar Jar Binks. Where are you trying to go, Gary?
Highway, far up for popping, and then you, Gary, everywhere.
Popping?
Yeah, popping like spores, and then you make new goblins.
Oh, settle down, Gary.
Gary doesn't likes to settling. Gary wants to traveling and popping. If Teat Eater going far up an highway, maybe taking Gary with you, eh?
Yeah.
God.
Yay.
Hi, Gary. Nice to meet you. Gary seems pretty chill.
Miss
Miss I called
yeah.
Gary. Oh, that's amazing. Oh.
Okay, do I have any more? No.
Howdy. Good to see you again, Teat Eater. Hey. You're
Sorry.
stealing all my dialogue. I am really enjoying this.
Sorry. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, buddy.
Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave?
Yeah, you
Yes.
don't have a lockpick.
Yeah, so no shovel for me.
No.
No dynamite. I mean, well, I have a dynamite.
Yeah, that's useless.
Oh.
Hold on. So which partner do you want to take?
Can't I
Shall we leave it to the chat? I have a preference.
I want all of them to come.
You can't.
I think you like Gary the Goblin.
Yeah.
Who should we take with us?
I vote Gary.
Vote now, and I will go get some chocolate. And when I'm back, I expect
Burpees.
an answer. But Crazy Pete would be really fun too.
No, I want Gary.
Crazy Pete seems like a swell, like he's old. He's
Gary,
Well,
Susie. I vote Gary too. I vote Gary too. I like Gary a lot. Gary is fun.
But he can be dealt
Gary
with
the Goblin, the doctor. We didn't get the doctor.
He can be dealt with fungicide.
No.
Really?
Gary is like, okay, I've played this before. I know what's, Goblin. There's a box called hats. Did we already have a vote on which hat we're wearing before I joined the stream? If not, I demand we get to decide that. No, you do not get to decide that. You do not decide whether we wear the hat I think you're referring to. We are not wearing that hat. No. Gary 2020. Okay, I think it's decided we need to take Gary.
Oh. I
mean, it's like you can... It spends it automatically. It spends it pretty evenly, so I mean, it's pretty fine.
Yeah,
another one for Gary. The hard mode hat. Yes, the hard mode hat. We're not doing that. It's fucking impossible.
No. Oh, is that a thing?
Misa said Gary now. Sorry, but you are getting Gary. I mean, you did vote Gary for partner, so you know at least you're getting that. You do realize that if we put on the hard hat, we're not allowed to take Gary. So you know,
we're taking Gary. Oh my god!
Yeah. So when he does that little dance with the exclamation mark above his head, you need to talk to him.
Hey there, Gary.
Wanting more goblins meeting? Gary is hearing about goblins in the old fort nearby.
It's Mickey Mouse now. Okay.
Read it.
What do you think we should go do next?
West going fast? Okay, a big iron snake to riding. So fast taking us.
I hate him. A big iron? You mean the train?
Yes, asking the training man.
No. Gary, I changed my mind. Any other ideas?
Definitely pick spending it automatically because otherwise Cav will never spend their XP. Yeah.
Yeah. Legally, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, you should rent that room in dirt water. That's for another suggestion. No. Okay.
Ugh. I am going to finish this whole bottle by myself.
You hop in the ghostly carriage, which seems to support your and Gary's weight well enough. An invisible driver yells, "Ah!" and cracks an invisible...
Wait, what are you doing? Where are you going? You didn't speak to anyone yet. Gary told you to see the bartender. Why are you not seeing the bartender? Cav, explain this to me.
I was clicking on the things.
What?
Why?
Don't. I mean, no.
I can't
That's a DLC and you're not ready. Oh god. What? Hate Gary, but Gary's the best. Yes, I agree. Gary is the best. Gary is pro trains. He's good in. Yes, Cav just doing Cav things, apparently. You fucking mess of a person. Jesus. Oh, cat baby! Hi, the cat's walking behind the screen. She wants the chocolate. It's so cute. Do y'all want to see the cat? Hold on, let me just grab the webcam. Does that show the cat? Hello. Hi, kitty. I don't know if that showed the cat. Are y'all happy? Did I position it back right?
Kitty butt.
Cat baby. Okay, it's pretty good. Let me just hold on. Okay. Teat. Yeah, don't walk on the keyboard. Yeah. Oh, cat baby, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So big and brown.
Ooh, don't trip. Okay, have cat. Lap cat. Cat's so big. I mean, yeah, she is a British short hair, so they are naturally chunkier, but she is a little bit on the heavy side, like just slightly.
Now she's coming around to do it.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
That was fun.
Let's do it again.
Kitty is Gary, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, wow, we're going now.
Ow! Ow! Don't ow. Okay. So you want to go back because you're not ready to do this. Yep.
No.
Kitty.
Oh, that's an angry lady. Huh, come back. Oi. Oh,
large cadeau. Yep.
Yeah, baby.
You can see the tail.
Oh, your baby.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, your baby. Yeah. Oh, careful now.
Okay. Is this hair everywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna be My eyes are going to be watering for the next hour now.
Oh, baby. Oh, can you just go back to the couch? I mean, this is very inconvenient. Oh, okay, you play on. I will lure the cat to the dining table. Come on, baby. Come on.
Oh, Moggy.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Baby, come on. Oh, she doesn't like being picked up. Oh, what a cat, baby.
Can you see Kitty?
Hey.
Oh.
How are you, baby?
Yeah. What a baby.
You're my special friend.
Baby.
You're my special baby.
Oh.
Pick me down.
It's kitty cam. Oh.
Oh, I used to kiss Jersey all the time. Now I'm depressed.
Leaving Kath to play the game alone, that doesn't sound like the best idea. I agree. Which is why I came back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm full of cat hair now. Oh.
All of us are full of cat hair.
Yeah.
That is...
We found Gary's running mate, Gary plus cat 2020.
Engrossing conversation. Oh, I'm glad they actually... Wait, are they shooting each other? Oh.
I don't know.
I'm glad no one looks like they're in the mood to talk. Yes! We're gonna inspect all the spittoons.
Oh, I want to read this. Okay, so this is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit in. Okay, it's still southern. Into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this spitting knowing that you're... Wait, I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. So
We're just gonna do it all the time. There's gonna be nothing in
Look,
here.
the Jewel Saloon is a pretty nice ass saloon. Wait, it's pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, but this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit.
Inspect it.
Here we go again. All right, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates.
So that's good, right?
No, that's bad. Because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out.
Search it.
You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup. Except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. I can't speak.
Glorp.
It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving.
Keep searching.
You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any and you hate them.
Hooray! Filthy porcelain cow. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, here.
Okay, because I know... Can I
Damage.
interrupt you for a second?
Yes.
Because, I know that I said that I'm just one person on the internet and that I don't have the responsibility or the capacity to dive into every single personal story of abuse and whatever, but some pretty serious nasty shit about the developers of this game have come to my attention, and I am in no position to personally judge any of that, but I would prefer, yes, we are playing this game, but I would prefer that there is that we leave the personality cult about the people who made this game out of it, because I don't listen. There's some controversial things going on. I don't want to be in a stream where I need to take sides. So I'd rather not discuss how good or bad or amazing or filthy or disgusting or whatever the people who made this are. That's not what it's about. We're not here to
have worship cults or hate cults around anybody. We're just playing a game, and that's it. Like, whoever made this is not involved at this point. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Apparently that doesn't do anything.
You can do something with the chair. Just saying.
Oh, set it back up. Yay! I gained XP!
Sure thing. Well, it's nice that we can just agree on, like, not doing that. Okay, good.
Okay, I'm done with my song.
Ding! I'm not ding!
See, bartender for
Ding!
Bartender! Oh, that moustache.
Ooh, okay. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon.
Ah, thanks. I'm Teat.
Glad to know you, Teat. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you?
Nice to meet you, Lloyd.
You sound like a prepubescent drunk 10-year-old.
I feel like I should. I don't know.
William is like, I wish I could clip that. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, this isn't Twitch. Like, we could have. I do have a Twitch channel, but nothing on my Twitch channel is set up, which is not fun for people who are used to Twitch. Like, there's nothing. So, and that was a bit of a hassle. And unfortunately, Cav can't access her Twitch here. So, yeah, which is why we're just doing it on my YouTube. Hello, non-meanie Sean. Man, check out the mustache on Lloyd.
I know, yeah. Right?
I would have arrived earlier but fell asleep, but I'm awake now. Hi. Okay, hold on.
Who's that old man by the piano?
Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out to the West to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird his stories. Fantastical like.
Too bad. I love that stuff.
Well, it don't matter much now anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind.
He what now?
You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop.
Ah, poor fella.
Shut up. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely, come to that. He's just standing there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down as long as he doesn't make any trouble. I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest.
Well, let's change the subject then. Need any help with anything?
Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's going wrong with our piano player.
I thought the music sounded a little off.
Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I poked around in it myself, but I lost the key.
This is suddenly taking a strange turn. Oh, pick the lock.
Well, you wasted a needle.
Oh, if only I had a needle somewhere, or if I had some at some point. Now let's get some. Oh, can I talk to? Oh!
What the fuck?
Oh, I can play poker! Yay! Poor old Ellsbury. Can I just look at it? Out of curiosity. No, it's not letting me even. Whoa! Hey, Lloyd!
Howdy, T-Deer! Anything I can get for you?
I've done drag before? Never!
That's the question.
My sibling has done a lot of drag. Because of my whole thing with, I have dressed up, like I have played characters who are men, but then I've also played characters who are women, and I'm neither of those things. So I wouldn't really count it. I don't really count it to be drag, if that makes sense. And that's always just been it's always just been part of me playing characters as opposed to like me, like, I mean, my understanding of drag at least is it tends to have specifically playing with the idea of gender in mind, whereas I was just playing a character, if that makes sense. Yeah. But probably the best thing that I did was like the big pirate moustache, but I just really enjoyed playing a pirate in general.
Burp count 16.
Nice. Need help with... Oh, wait, no, we've already asked that. I'll have a shot up... No, I don't give a shit. Can I have some darts? Sign of the dartboard to see you for darts.
Oh, sorry. All the darts got broken months ago.
That's disappointing.
See you later, Lloyd.
Fuck off. Guess you're... Oh, I've got a new house now. My room at the jewel station.
That's Gary's bed.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Consult yourself. You gain an effect. Angry.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So what happens if you're angry?
You get +3 on everything, but if you get angry a 4th time, you pass out, and you also get angry when you lose a fight.
Oh, how can I see how angry I am?
If you go into your...
I've got no pants? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, if you go into your character, normally... Oh, no, that's not where it is. Okay, close that up. You have like a little status thing over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can get +2, okay. So you can get rid of that, like all your status things. So also if you eat or drink things that give you pluses, it ends up there. And those are all temporary. So once you sleep, they'll go away.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So apparently it doesn't
Being
take much
angry
to make
makes
me
you pass
angry.
out, yeah.
No.
So like if you lose one fight now, you pass out.
That's your partner.
Like...
Oh yeah, I should probably...
Yeah, go to the sheriff's or something.
Read a single rule of poker.
This whole time we've been nude, yes, from the waist down.
Yeah. Should probably have informed YouTube about that. 2 nines of diamonds can't be in the same hand as a pair of 3s, but lose against 2 8s of diamonds. Kings are wild, but induces of spades are double wild. Player passing out drunk at the table must draw a new hand of cards. Any player caught cheating must be removed their hat. 1-armed queens are wild, and 2s of clubs are double wild. An 8 is worth the same as 4 1-armed kings of hearts. Player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must discard 33 cards. One-handed jacks are wild unless accompanied by 4 aces. 2 3s and 3 8s count as a flush. Trays are wild, and kings of hearts are double wild. 2 1-armed
Don't even
jacks
try, it's so random.
count as a Mexican flush. 8's wild and 4 diamonds are double wild. I like this. 2 is
Oh,
a wild unless accompanied by 3 1-armed queens of hearts.
Kyle does art says, I'm back and I feel fat, I ate way too much. Like, okay, no.
We ate a lot of sushi
We
today.
ate so much sushi. Like, I get you can feel like bloated
Ooh, I
or
want
like
some more.
too full or whatever, but like you're either fat or you're not. I'm fat, which is fine. You know. But I've never gotten like this the feeling fat kind of thing.
I'm just gonna press all these.
Like I get it in the sense that if you have like body dysmorphia and you feel fat in the sense that you're not actually that fat, but like you look at yourself and you feel like you are. But bloating is bloating, it's not fat. I guess.
Cleverly strategize. 10% win chance. Cool. Move on to the next round. How much does he raise?
Oh god, are you doing well?
Reveal your cards. I win!
Oh, you
Yay!
won. Oh,
Walk
cool.
away. Okay, I know when to walk
Is
away.
Belgian sushi scene good? Well, apparently it is.
I had some.
It was good.
I had some good sushi. I was very, very surprised.
Yeah, it was nice. Also expensive, but good.
Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around.
There's the nose top, eh?
Well, I prefer maybe some...
As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter. And I need someone to go pick me up some more.
Saltpeter?
Cat on the table, what will they do? Oh, under the table right now.
Oh, kitty.
Wait, so... and other things. Look, who's the chef here? Me or you?
Okay, where can I find it?
You best bet's a military camp.
Because you used to make gunpowder.
Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars.
A little green jar. Okay. Oh, potbelly stove.
William is like, okay, should go get brekkie now. Back in a shake. Okay, well, have a nice breakfast.
Enjoy! Oh. Oh.
If you hear that, my cat's
Taking
having a little shit.
Just so you know.
A shitty from the kitty. Congrats on eating the Teat's BTW. Thanks!
Cav's impression reminds me of Victor from Fallout New Vegas. I don't even remember who Fallout... Oh, Victor, like the...
Hustling! And over there, bustling! Gary loving this place.
It's certainly more interesting than Boring Springs. Okay, good. Can I talk to you? Where's the angry lady?
Oh, flower girl! Flower girl! Gary approves. Gary's a hustler. Yep. Who's gonna keep counting the burps now that William's gone?
Oh gosh.
That's 2 more. I think it's like 19 right now.
Stench resistance.
Who's gonna step up to the burp plate?
Yeah. Oh, a vacant lot. I could get my own home one day.
No, you cannot.
Oh. Oh. Lot available. Not a lot available past this point. No. No wonder everyone's leaving.
Oh no, we can't lose count of those burps. No, we cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Gary seems like a puppy's internal monologue. Yes.
I'm gonna get a piece of sushi because you're talking about sushi made me want some.
Me, I also want some. What? Oh my god! You should get the shroom grow. It makes Gary powerful.
I think I accidentally bought it.
No, because it's still there.
But
you bought advanced cow punching.
oh shit! How do I sell?
Well, don't! It's very expensive and it's a skill book. Don't sell it. For fuck's sake.
Did I pay 100 to get
No,
it?
no, you paid a lot more.
God damn it. Okay.
Jesus Christ, do you not know how in-game economies work?
I mean, sometimes when you buy it and if you sell it immediately, they give it for like the listed price.
No. Did Cav just scream because of a store? Yes.
Yeah, it frightened me.
You can sell the shiny rock. Also, didn't you have like a meat?
Yeah,
like,
I just sold that one.
Oh, okay. Because you need the shroom grow, so you need to get some more money. Go to the sheriff and ask for a job.
I don't need no job.
I think it was more. No, I definitely saw 16, and I think I saw 17, and then I did 2 more, so it's now 19 burps.
Trebor says, I am amazed at how good Kev is at games. Thank you, Trebor!
They're not, though. Weird meat-based capitalism, yeah.
Newfangled telegraph. Excuse me.
I fell asleep for an indeterminate amount of time, so I can't be trusted to count. Well, I mean, I think we're at 19. Did you just burp?
Yeah.
20. We're at... The camera's there. 20.
20.
We're at 20. Now it's 20. So, yeah.
Didn't I... Wait, where's the sheriff?
At the jail. No, that's the post office. Oh my god.
Thanks again, mister. I can't get in.
Can it just be a bushel of burps?
We don't currently have a sheriff.
We don't currently have a sheriff.
I have that shiny badge.
Do you have law enforcement experience?
Not really.
Have you been to sheriff's school?
No.
Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here?
I do now. No.
Then what, may I ask, in tarnation, makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff?
I just assumed.
You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day?
Well, when you put it that way.
If I had 5 men for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job.
Sorry.
It's okay. Like I said, it happens all the time.
Oh. Need any help till I found a new sheriff?
Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always someone in need of justice. One of posters are back there, cells are over yonder.
Take my leave.
I feel like I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah. And I'm good at playing this game.
No, you're not.
Stripy hat gang.
1 score and 20 burps ago. We need quantitative burps. Qualitative isn't enough. Yeah.
Ooh. Let's do that. Yes, let's go after them now because we'll get 500.
You can. Shall I? Can I give you a tip?
Yeah.
You can play it so that you murder all of them, or you can play it so that you bring all of them in.
Oh, I see.
Bringing them all in is like, or like you can mix and match. But I don't think I have an achievement for murdering all of them yet. I do have an achievement for bringing them all in.
Okay.
So if you want to go the murder route, since you're a cow puncher and all.
It's true.
Yeah. Murder all of them sounds like Cav. See? The chat has voted. we must do the killing. Cav stopped listening at murder.
Ignore the little scamp. Oh wait, no, I'll pay the boy.
Gumption.
Yeah. Nice.
Do you want to go get sushi?
Yes.
Shall I go get sushi? No, you might fuck up the game.
Yeah, so you can
leave your earbuds before you drag my microphone off the desk. God.
free to start doing.
Okay, good. Shall I switch over here for a second? I also want sushi, if there's enough left.
I'll bring it in.
Yeah. Hello. I am on the other side of this now. So danger. Spider! Oh, I'm really scared of spiders. I watched Lord of the Rings and then cried when Sheila showed up. So, and also every time I play Skyrim, I have panic attacks whenever I enter a cave where there's spiders. Okay, so as I recall, you can choose. Oh, fuck it! One of these weapons. Open it up. Just do it. We got a fancy knife. So that's spider riders. Spider eyes over yonder. Medicine, yeah.
Kitty baby. Cat poo poo. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what a pretty kitty.
Okay. I'm gonna take over from you for a second.
No problem.
Your earbuds are here.
Oh.
Miss someone.
We're done.
Look. Okay. 21. Good. So we pry these off. Pry off the crowbar thingies. Open up this door. This door has 15 deadbolts on it. The note tag to it says, please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider. It isn't even signed, so you can hardly be expected to take seriously. So we're not gonna. So we open the door. We go back outside. We don't have foraging yet. Go up in here. Go inside. Oh, wait, we were gonna kill them all. Fuck. Okay, arrest them. Sure. Okay, we already failed at killing them all. Which one do you want?
I just had one of those ones.
Okay, so I'll have this one. Okay, hold on. That's so good. It's not one. It's very often preferred. I have to do a word drill. Turn him in. Is that the stripy head gang? What happened to him? Fortunately, the reward is for results rather than explanations.
That's just wrong.
Groovy. Okay, cool. So, did you grab all of those that were up here? You grabbed this one, yeah. There's always there's a new one after you.
Potemkin gang.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we'll check it out. Okay, got it. Good. Let's see what we have. Because advanced cow punching, read it. So you can get more armor, combat skill, 22. And a thing that reduces muscle, 23 of all of your opponents. But I always go for the offensive things.
Yeah, I would probably go for Haymaker, I was gonna say.
Cool. Wee! Wee. Okay. Have we been? There was nothing there yet. Cool. I want to go sleep because I don't like being this angry. What?
I've said that to myself countless
Also,
times.
different things happen on different days, so sleep. Let's mosey. Wee. So this takes you right outside. Wee. Wee. And there should be a guy with a broken bone. Read it.
You okay, buddy?
I'm pretty sure my leg's broken, so no.
What happened? Traffic accident?
No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. I guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever.
Good nutrition can be different in this day and age.
I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me?
Sure!
Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills?
Some broken leg pills. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, coming up. Oh, wow! She just trod all over him.
Yeah. Okay, so we can, because this is pretty easy to do, we can get the broken leg pills first. Right.
Sure.
Ooh,
Oh no,
Hammond Cave.
we should have gotten the thing for our friend.
The saltpeter.
Eat.
What do you mean?
No, the fungus stuff for Gary.
Oh, the fungus stuff, yeah. Do we have enough meat yet? Talk to Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Oh, Gary knowing a thing to see.
Oh yeah, what is it?
A giant poop.
Really regretting my decision. What?
Taller than Gary.
Okay. Any
Whatever.
other idea?
Okay, so
Jesus Christ, Gary.
taller than Gary. God, I love it. Okay, so
Gosh, a real life nun.
yes, I'm Sister Tabitha.
I'm Teat Eater McCowface. What's with the cows?
Well, what with the cow ticks and so on, I felt my faith
Cow
would be-
dicks?
cow ticks
Oh.
and so on. I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you'd like your healing to go.
Do you need any errands run or anything?
Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some up for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound.
Oh, sure. I think I know the place you mean. No
Yeah,
problem. Be right back with
we
it.
discovered that, the humming cave.
It was probably a Big Iron reference. Oh, I got a
Can of
crate.
oil, smelling salts, dynamite. The
Yay,
can of oil is really good.
dynamite! Always useful.
Yeah.
There's just prawn and
Oh, you don't like the prawn?
yeah, I had one of them, but
Yeah, okay.
you're very welcome to have the last one.
Yum. Ooh, snack.
Oh, they're quick.
Shit,
That is an electrified snake with 71 hit points. So
Okay, so
Gary spawns goblins.
yeah, I think we're gonna lose this.
Oh yeah, can we run away? Oh, how?
It doesn't end your turn when you do that stuff.
Oh,
Oh, once per fight. Okay, beef up.
you have no action.
It's gonna be enough, hopefully. Oh, this is a danger.
You need to do 17 damage.
I might die. Yep, we're dead.
I love how quick that whole thing is. Like it's just yep, you did.
Yeah. Okay, so we can. Although, do I have 5 muscle yet? Yes, I do. Oh, you need 10 muscle. Okay, wait. So I don't actually need to go in here because the weed is outside. Pick that up. Go back to the nun. The thing that does is like it makes the medicine you have to buy cheaper. So more Garys, yay! It's up to you to read the chat now.
More Garys. Okay.
I need to caffeinate. This is a very surreal game to unintentionally fall asleep to.
Ooh.
I can imagine.
We got advanced cow punching again. Volume 2, read it. We can have Brawny, a perk which increases your maximum HP. Bull Stomp, combat skill that does a small amount of damage to all of your enemies.
I like
that's
that.
good. Yeah. Welcome back. Were you able to find the Herman Cave and the purple grass?
Yep, here you go.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Blessings upon you.
Can I buy some medical supplies?
Okay, so you need broken leg pills for 200. That's good. And
How
then,
much do we have left? We've got enough to get.
Yeah, we have
this
enough for the shroom grow. Give him a right to dirt water. Help him right to dirt water. Yes.
Oh, I didn't see any of that.
Wait, what am I doing here? Nothing.
Check the spittoon. Maybe there's something more interesting in there now.
No, all the spittoons only do a thing once.
But how can you be sure?
Check on him. Check on him, damn it! Check on him. Oh, hello. Were you able to get some broken leg pills? Without him, I'm stuck just sort of lying here in the street.
Yep, here you go.
Whew, thanks. I feel like a new man again. Or at least the same man with a new leg.
That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay?
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so, shroom grow. Yeah.
Yay!
Bag of shroom grow. Nothing else that we need. Do we have a shovel? No.
No,
need a
we
shovel?
never got one.
Oh, that's 1,000. Fuck. We need this. We need all of that. What does the broken board do?
Can you craft with items?
No.
No, we may as well sell that.
Hold on. No, hold on. That's better. So yes, we can actually sell them. Let's first give this to Gary.
Gary's
Gary
become
becomes-
more
yeah.
powerful. So
Hold
gross.
on. We don't actually need this then. And the dust to turn up. Turn up. Turnip. Doesn't really do much either. HP,
plate of slop.
mysticality, blah blah blah. Yeah, we can pretty much sell the broken board. Sell that. Okay, cool. Okay. So do you want to kill things now, or because then we probably need to?
I want to make everything my friend.
Oh fuck you. Shovel finally, yeah. So we didn't get it because it's too expensive. Ooh, needles!
Wait, no, we've got enough now because it's 1,000 and we've got 1,273.
No, oh, yeah, okay.
I love how Gary just stands there.
Stock certificate, that's good. You can sell it for money. Oops, grab them. Black and beans. Investigate. Mary Stone's
Soon Gary will
diary.
be unstoppable. Oh,
Mary
God, I
Stone's
hope
diary.
not.
The first page says in a little girl's handwriting, "This is the diary of Mary Stone's." The I in dairy is crossed out and an IA written above them. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing gets shakier. Found a doll under cactus. Out back, she told me her name was Grace. Mom and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay because this were never cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her.
Huh, okay.
Keep reading?
Yes.
I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa said she's been gone too long and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa says she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course they didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all three of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself.
That's the last entry. Oh, well, that's pleasant.
No, it's not. Talk to it.
Yeah!
Pull the string. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name?
None of your business, doll.
You're funny. Do you want to play with me?
No, I don't have time for games.
That's okay. Somebody else will come along soon. You're already dead anyway.
Ooh. He shudders. You realize the talking dogs haven't been invented yet. Oh.
God.
Can we try talking
Ow.
to it again?
Yeah, sure.
Now let's agree
Hi,
with it.
I'm Grace. What's your name?
I'm Teat.
Hi, Teat Eater. You're nice. Do you want to play with me?
Yeah, let's play.
Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it?
Surely.
Hooray! The game's almost over. Mary did such a good job.
Oh, the dog's eyes roll back forward.
Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room?
No, what is it?
The magic word is peanut butter.
The old girl's silent. Got it. Peanut butter.
Okay.
Hi.
Burpees. Wow. Fuck. Oh, you don't have safe Kraken.
Look in here! Flat wall cow!
Oh. Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, I love Gary.
Jelly escargot. Mmm.
Oh.
Well, we're in the altar room.
What do you want to do?
Atop this sinister... Well, we have 5 muscles, so let's do the thing that you need to have stuff for.
Really?
Yes. Yay! Where the bloodlines cracks appear! Woo! I didn't get to read the rest of it, but I assume it means that good things happened.
You'll live to regret this.
Ooh, well, that's only a little bit ominous.
What have you done?
Cat's eye candy.
I've been dreaming of
Dreaming of, waiting for. Anyway.
someone like you.
And Mary.
But now you were slipping away.
We'll get copyright strikes for that.
Yeah.
Why? Why does fate make us suffer?
Oh.
Oh, I got a copyright strike on, what was it? I played Getting Over It a few days ago, and I don't know whether it was, I was playing it on, a community stream, not my own Twitch channels, and they had their own, like, alerts for, like, when you follow and things,
Yeah.
and I think one of those got, like, copyrighted, and so I'm trying to make it so that they will allow me to keep the music in there. But it's annoying because I really like that stream.
Button Willow store. That's good.
Oh, Ravane says it was waiting.
Altar room. Can we sacrifice one of the Garys?
Let's try again.
I don't want to sacrifice Gary. Gary's awesome. Take a look. Shrimp
Advanced
roll,
cow punching.
Advanced cow punching. Ooh, desert eating and drinking. That's good. We need to gather
1,500.
1,500. Okay, so we can sell that. We can sell that.
Toilet pistol.
Yeah. How much does the deputy do? 45, 3 to 4. So we can sell this. It have 5 poison damage, but you get something. You know, like you don't rely on pistols anyway. So. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's good. So we know where that is now. We can get a saltpeter though.
If anything goes wrong, I've saved the 2 cookout streams because I especially didn't want to lose the second hitman one. You're gonna use that against me, are you? That was a dark one.
What if I target the TNT?
Yeah, do it.
Ha! Nice!
Whiff?
Oh, I could have just... Yeah, it's that they don't do enough damage to like...
Ah, cool.
Black denim pants! We're not pantsless anymore!
Pants.
Yay! We're not walking around in the nude! Woo! What's this doing? Okay, fine. Do we have... We can level up Gary.
Ooh.
A deliciousness! A deliciousness! That's how that sounds. Wait, no, stop it. Okay, so
Mr. Darry.
advanced cow punching.
This sounds like Smeagol.
Read it. So menacing moves is a skill that reduces the muscle of all your opponents. Brawny is a perk which increases your maximum HP. And the all one, two, three. 3 punch attacks in quick succession. I vote this one.
Yes.
Whee! I like that one too.
When
They're
Gary
incredibly boring. No, I really want the details.
Gary is selected in a fight. It looks like he has an extra pair of legs.
What? Really?
The Kickout streams were works of art. I only caught the VODs, but they made me snort, squeak, and genuinely cry with laughter. Oh, so glad to hear that. I intend to do many more.
Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What's wrong with you? Can't get enough.
Nice. But we were accomplishing so much without any pants.
Uh-oh.
It's true.
Okay, Goblin is
Get
seated
their
at his
attention.
desk.
Let's show our goblin best friend. Say, what are you doing?
Shooting pies! Always shooting pies!
Did you elaborate on that?
Why shooting a pie?
Yes.
To destroying, obviously. Must to destroying a terrible pie.
What is wrong with a pie?
Ugh. A human will never understanding.
Ask again. No, really, why pie shooting?
Shut up! So much angry.
Keep trying. Look, so many holes in the pie safe. You winning. The pie's
No.
Look, and I'm pretty sure being a pie is destroyed.
Destroy it! Huh?
Look, so many holes in the pie safe. You winning. The pie's dead.
You certain being?
Oh, wait in here. I will check it. You peek through the bullet holes. Yep, that pie is shot to hell. Hooray, your success. The pie is so very destroyed being.
I doing it?
So much doing it.
But now what?
Huh?
What I shooting now?
I guess you're finding another pie?
What? There are more pies being?
Yes. A world is full of pies.
Oh no! This violencing will never ending!
Sorry, being not wishing to enabling this behavior.
No, this is my cross-bearing. I must going and continuing the fight.
Okay.
Thanking you.
Okay, yeah, wishing you good luck against the forces of pie. Why would I intimidate them?
I don't know.
General Gerb strides at the door, jaw clenched, eyes resume with pie hand. Well, that was weird. I guess I'm the general now.
Oh god.
I got a lead pie. Oh, so it wasn't destroyed.
What a twist. I can't drink any more of this. I'm so tipsy. Wait. Oh.
It's a Greek glass.
Yes, no.
If you're not familiar with Belgian alcohol tradition, especially with the beers, what's really cool is that all the different beer companies have their own like special glasses. I don't know if you can even see this.
Where's syntax by line getting is this?
Yeah.
Nice.
Very Yoda-esque. Anyway.
Where's syntax by line getting is this?
Oh, excuse me.
Not bothering, letting them sleep.
Okay.
Stop it.
10 hut.
Render them looted.
Oh,
I don't have safe cracker.
I need some safe cracking skills.
The sign says toilet in Goblin, which seems it's pretty much likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way you're going in there.
Oh,
I got a cannonball.
can I put?
Wow, we've been streaming for 3 hours.
That's my normal stream time.
Jesus Christ. So did I get the saltpeter or yeah, I got the saltpeter.
Tack.
So we can now give this to the chef.
Yeah, I finally got some Kriek, Diana. So Kriek.
We got a gold skull.
So the sour cherry beer. Very, very happy.
I'm gonna take this tail off because that's disgusting.
My little horse just sitting there in the boot slide. Play a game of poker.
No. Profanity. I don't like that saltpeter here.
Yeah, really spicy.
Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called murder pepper.
Because it's really spicy. Welcome back, William.
Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around for a while.
Oh, so we can do that on our horse.
Mhm.
Gotta ride my horse and find a murder thing. Then I'm gonna
take my horse to the old town road. Okay, no. So we can like.
Gary, you're fucking weird.
What's this do? No.
50 meat.
Can we organize this shit yet? We can't. That's bullshit. Chart locket. Examine it. Pick the locket. We've got a picture of Mary Stone.
We got
Examine it.
pants.
Mary Stone's Thanksgiving 1894.
Aww.
Sad.
That's the one who did the
Sad.
diary.
Anyway, yeah. So
Well, we doomed everyone.
true.
How long is this game, by the way? Like
Very, very long. Like
Okay,
we're
so-
not gonna finish this.
Okay, I
No,
was
not nearly.
I might have to buy. it for
Hostakes, a
myself.
weird turn somewhere, and you find yourself completely surrounded by old dead trees. Where are you? A grey mist closes in on you as Hoss marches confidently forward through the gnarled and ancient forest. Gnarled and ancient forest. You shudder.
Foresto.
Hoss stops. Through the fog ahead, you see a shape. You dismount to investigate, and it reveals itself to be the shape of a pedestal topped with the shape of a book. Take the book. Ooh. A
Carry
chill
on,
runs
Greg.
down your spine as you touch the book. You've got an item. Introductory next.
Next.
Noise.
Does that mean we get to cook things?
No, wait. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet.
Gnarly.
So, oh, okay, wait.
I'm drinking a
Stench
raspberry Berlin and
resistance.
Weiss beer. Ooh, that sounds lovely.
I get stench resistance. Oh, I didn't get the shovel yet. Fuck, we need the shovel.
You just like
Fuck.
crawled around it.
Fuck. Fuck. Listen, this is why, because when I play this, I get the fucking shovel. Because I don't buy, like, dumbass dynamite for no fucking reason, wasting a fucking needle that could have gotten me the fucking shovel.
Well,
You did this.
If you have like 3 needles, why would you need more than one, right?
Because there's different things that you need needles for. There's not like just one lock in the game and you can throw away all your other needles.
Yeah, you don't need to throw them away. You just recycle the same needle.
No, it's not how it works.
No?
It consumes a needle when you pick a lock.
Well, I learned something new today.
Yeah. So let's just wander around Dirtwater. Oh, here, murder pepper. There we have it. Okay, cool. That didn't take
easy
long. TNT is always handy to have.
I know, right?
There are so
Yeah.
many ways to get dynamite. So many ways. You should like
Oh,
we did
excuse
we didn't need that dynamite. We
excuse
needed
me.
that needle, though.
It's really hard to break a needle, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
not. No, it's really not. It's really not hard to break a needle. Have you never taken a sewing class?
I have.
God. It's not
And
that
then-
hard to break a needle.
I mean, I never broke any needles.
I've broken
so.
I've broken needles before. So what was I doing? Oh, murder pepper. Right, go ahead. Jesus Christ, I should stop drinking.
Yay!
A nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new saute knife, but I haven't got time to fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post
Well, let's just
post
take
office
it.
box. Okay.
This is more
just
burpy
write
than
down.
Outer Wilds.
What now?
More like I played
yeah.
Outer Wilds drunk as well.
Oh, cool.
Not that I'm drunk. I would say I'm just pleasantly tipsy.
Yeah, but I'm more tipsy now than I've been in a while. And I really shouldn't drink more. Like, this is fine, but like more would be.
And I think my alcohol tolerance has gone down since leaving Brussels.
Same. Back to the chef.
I have an Icelandic friend who is a very proficient wine drinker.
Oh, yes.
And I would go to her house about once a week while I was in Belgium, and we'd have a movie night, and we'd like order food and drink wine and watch a film and then have a chat and catch up, and it was always really nice because she lived like just 20 minutes walking distance away from me. And then I left and went to Liverpool and didn't really drink much, and then I came back and I'm staying with her, and we had like, oh, after so long we're going back and we're gonna do one of our movie nights, and I was just I just passed out.
Yeah. Okay. So I only need one more favor from you, but this is most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally. I mean, he was buried with it.
Wow. So what am I doing for... Oh, sorry. Well, okay.
What? No.
Oh, sorry. I thought you wanted me to read the Davey on this funny.
Oh, God.
So what are you doing for movie night now that the anime pillars changed your mind? I decided to go for Back to School special, which isn't actually thematic. It's a movie night, like a theme that I have a bunch of like pre-done themes, which have like a collection of pre-selected movies and whatnot. And normally I'll do something that's relevant to the month, but I was just like, the movies in the Back to School special are fun movies, and so I'm just gonna do that. So no relevance at all to anything about February. No one's going back to school in February.
See, we need a shovel. We need a fucking shovel. I feel like when we get the shovel, we should stop streaming because, like, I'm getting a throat ache and I'm really tired.
Okay, no problem. This has been fun, though.
Yeah, so fun.
Thank you so much.
We beat the dickens out of them. Cool. Gary is so powerful.
I've gotten through all 4 creeks. I'm so proud of myself.
Why? Why are you proud of yourself for drinking? Like, it's not an achievement.
I guess happy is not the word. Proud is not the word. It's more happy because I really missed Creek. It's so yummy. It's a cherry beer. Like, beer's disgusting and I hate it. But Creek, I've been missing it since I left. There were no chickens, I know.
Okay, so we got a gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt.
Well, let's go return the robe.
Oh, Necromancer Journal. You open your Necromancer Journal and examine the information you've collected so far. You found a receipt for delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge. Wait, what? For delivery past Boulder Pass. That means the Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains.
Oh.
Good to know. Progress.
Excuse me.
Gore-splattered scroll. You scrape the largest
of the giblets
off of his scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart will be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text is a lot more these and thous and such as like that.
Oh.
Plus, there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it.
Yay! Let's do it.
We can't. We don't have what that spell needs.
We have ashes.
Yeah, but we don't have like a mostly perfect glass sphere and shit. We can fight though.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
I bet the shovel isn't actually useful, and that's why Ames wants to end the stream when they find it.
The shovel is so useful.
The shovel is the greatest treasure. That's why we must end there.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Nice.
Cool beans. I'm gonna kill everyone. Sneak is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneak is my middle name.
Okay. Oh, we're actually sneaky.
Yeah, I mean, and you can, like, sneaky do this, but I just want to kill everything.
Give the dog a burn! Give the dog a burn!
I said I want to kill everything.
Oh, sorry. I just like the pup.
Wheel the hinges.
Fight the door!
Pound the door! Like, be quiet and then just fight them anyway. 3 damage to all opponents. Boom. Oh. Anyway.
Oh. Whee! Nice. You haven't had any damage at all.
No, I'm good at this game.
I want it to be Wildable's Shovel Knight style.
We got a black hat.
I've never played Shovel Knight. I think I'd be pretty shit at it. I love the music though. I listen to the soundtrack a lot.
1 muscle.
Ooh, a black.
You want
hat
muscle. What is this? 4, 5. Okay, this is better. That's a lot better.
Oh, no brass knuckles.
That doesn't do shit.
What does the fancy knife do?
It just has like Moxie
7 to 9.
and 7 to 9 damage.
Will either of us see the Sonic movie?
No.
So one of my former partners, who's a film critic, sent me a message saying that he saw it, and I asked him, "Oh, what did you think about it?" And his response was, "Woof." And so he said it wasn't good, but it was really fun. So I could possibly watch that in the cinema, but I probably won't. I am curious to sort of include it in my final Jim Carrey-thon, like when I reach the end of the Jim Carrey-thon, to just have a, well, because at least the trailer made it seem like he was playing
we got the shovel.
Oh, yay!
And I'm gonna like get the recipe from the Dave Yard.
Yeah.
And then the chef's quest line is over.
Nice.
So I think that might be a good
Place to finish.
Oh wait, we'll shovel the big apple.
Yes, we do need to shovel that shit.
So you get plenty of dynamite without sacrificing a necessary needle.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you say it's just a cheap plug for the sequel stream. If you want to see the shovel in action, you have to watch the next stream. But like, I'm going back to the UK, so
true, and I don't necessarily, I don't really stream games ever, so you know, nobody's paying me for that labor.
We gained 1 XP from all that.
No, we gained 1 XP for every shovel, which was like a big bunch of XP. Like, look.
Progress through. Oh, okay, right. You make a little.
So you could have shoveled all that poop in Boring Springs, but no, you had to trade for like a useless stick of dynamite.
Ah, well.
I will hold this against you forever. Where's the Dave Yard?
I don't know. I think it was a logical choice for somebody who
No,
hasn't
it
played
wasn't.
the game
No, it
before.
wasn't. No, it was definitely not.
So mean.
I'm not mean. I'm being honest.
Have we seen all the graves? I was looking at.
Wee crab walk. Okay,
Pretty
so
cool.
it's here.
Dig up the grave.
Reach inside.
It contains a garbage bag? It's full of pudding?
No,
And
it's not
motor
just pudding.
oil. Okay.
Tasty
All I've read about
sauce
Sonic is people
recipe.
thirsting for Jim Carrey on Twitter, so that's been interesting.
Ew.
I can't believe I actually say this, but I agree with Cav on this one. Yay!
Wait, what are we agreeing with?
I think I'm going to assume that Dumby's agreeing with me that swapping 1 needle for dynamite was a logical decision for a non-player to make.
No, it was not.
I mean, it wasn't the right decision, but was it logical?
No, it wasn't.
Was it reasonable?
No, it wasn't.
No,
It was not. Like, you had no... The game had given you nothing yet where you would have been like, oh, I need dynamite
But
for
they
something.
might have done.
No.
They didn't give me anything
No.
for needles.
Which is why, like, you don't take an action unless you know that it's necessary. Because you might end up choosing the wrong thing if you just willy-nilly do a thing in an RPG. Like, no.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree there.
No!
No, I refuse to agree to disagree. Fuck you.
I am correct! Okay,
we'll take
so-
this to our graves, I think.
Absolutely. We got a sloppy cowboy hat.
Yes.
Which is a lot better than what we have now. So, with that, I think we should end with the clothing.
Yeah.
You don't have to save this, like,
It'll resave.
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter again, because unless we do this stream when
Bye.
I'm back in April.
Fucking why?
God.
That was a fun time.
Yeah, it was. I can take this out now.
Yay!
Ow.
Oh, we had fun times.
Yeah.
Oof. I disagree. I think we can agree.
Oh boy. Oh.
Thank you everyone so much for tuning in for our celebration of Amelia's pending surgery.
Tit chopping.
Tit. Makes it sound so violent.
I know.
I mean, it's
love
like
it.
plucking. Like give.
No.
Like, I mean, what
No.
was it the doctor was saying? The doctor was saying there was such a, like, it would be easy to remove.
They'll fall right off.
They'll fall right off, that was it. So, not sorry, plucking's not the word.
No, ew.
Chop till they drop.
Nice. Like some
Yeah, plucking is
turf
definitely
turf is gonna watch this and I'm gonna get shit on CC for this, but yeah. Why are you this happy about mutilating your body? And I'm like, why are you this obsessed with what I do with my tits? I mean,
Oh,
ew.
someone says, I was sad when I got home, then saw you were streaming. No, I'm not sad. Thanks for the stream.
Yay.
Yay. Oh,
That's good.
So glad we were able to brighten
I
your
was
day
not
slash
gonna
evening.
drink this because
Yes, that's right. You were.
I don't wanna-
You were going to not
I was
drink
gonna
anymore.
not.
Me, on the other hand, I have drank. Oh, let me.
Oh God.
I'm not proud because I don't feel like I've drunk to success, but I'm just so happy to have been able to drunk Creek
To
again.
drunk creek?
Like, I've missed it so much. So, like, this 4-pack that I got was about €5, right? And I, at the supermarket, buying it, I was like, oh God, that's a bit steep. And then I remembered that in the UK, I found a bar that actually sold a Creek. And it was £6 for one of these with a lower alcohol
That's
content.
ridiculous.
It was garbage.
That's
and
ridiculous.
so I'm gonna be probably taking some back with me.
Yeah. Smuggle them in while you can.
Yeah.
Brexit.
Oh, gosh.
Brexit. We're all cancelled. We've been cheering for Brexit. Oh no, that's not woke.
€5 gets me a bottle of vodka, and that makes you much drunker. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, I'm glad you made the stream too, Sean. Like there were a bunch of people, like Australian people, who tuned into the stream, and that makes me really happy when.
I like that Australians are happy about that I'm eating the teat.
All
Thank
of
you
us
for
are happy.
carrying.
All around the world, we're
Yes.
celebrating, and isn't that what community after all is all about? Celebration, and then minding your own business, but just coming
And
together for
cancelling.
celebrations. Yeah,
That's what it's about. Cancellation.
And on that note, I hope you all have a really good night / day or whatever. It was.
Yeah.
I had fun. Did you have fun?
Sure.
Yeah.
I do really want to smoke right now.
Okay, well, let's leave it there then. Have a great night, and I'll see you hopefully next time. I'm not sure when I'll be streaming. Like, I'm back on the 25th, and I'll probably do a stream on the evening of the 25th, 7:30 p.m. GMT, on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv /cav_p. But there'll be more of that talk on Twitter, and I'll see you all there. And in my
Also, apparently, if you want me to do song covers again, which, sure, you can tweet me your preferences at Ames_Jane.
on Twitter.
Which, on Twitter.
So there's so much we can do.
There is a lot we can do.
Yes.
Yeah. So, goodbye, good morning, good night, kind of depending on where you are.
26 burps.
Oh, 26, but no, we were up to a lot more.
27, 29,
no,
30.
Shut up! The chat here is lagging
Oh.
behind on what we saw before. So, with that, good morning to the Australians. Is it morning in Australia?
Yes. it's
Australia.
Australia.
And good night. Maybe good afternoon for people who are in like the Pacific US. Are there? I don't know. I guess what I'm
32
saying
burps.
is bye.